So sorry. I feel like I'm abusing you.
I want you to know that I'm very proud of you.
My grandma would kill me.
I saw you.
It's okay. Got it?
Okay.
Yep. Let me just see her. No, you didn't connect it to nothing. It's falling. Here, look at what you're doing. I'm going to hold my hand so you can't see nothing past my bra strap.
What we're doing?
Connecting it to my bra strap.
Okay. I can get it if you want. Sorry, my hand's might be a little cold.
It's fine.
Here, let me That's
You got it?
Got it. This cable, right?
Yes. It's up here too.
Let's check this out here. Got a little clean. It is hot over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So put that right by your other mic. And then I'm going to hide this and use your bra strap just to hold it. Is that okay?
Perfect. Yes, sir.
Here we go. Nice and clean.
Thank you. All right.
What's your name?
Donnie.
Donnie.
Okay. So we're mic'd up. We're ready to go. They just opened doors. Does anybody have a napkin? No? Mic'd up. They're ready to go. We're getting started in about, what time is it?
May I meet you anything? Awesome.
Hi, how are you? What are you assigned to today?
Speakers.
Okay. Okay, it's 8:45. The show literally starts in 15 minutes. 15 minutes and 15 minutes the show is starting. Super excited. All the things. That's it. Like, you know what I mean? Just that's it. Let me go see what's happening out here. Go get a seat in the VIP area. Yeah, we're going to be starting in a second because it's going to be full. You can leave that back here. So these are some podcast stations at the event where those of you who are podcasters are going to be able to come out here and get on the mic and interview your guests. So if they don't have a podcast, they can literally start one today at Podcast Summit. Hi, you guys. My name is Donnie Wiggins. Oh, CJ made it. CJ.
Hey, what's up, lady?
So excited that you made it.
Oh, come on. Come on. You ready?
Yes, you're on live stream. Say hello to
Live
everybody.
stream, Donnie Wiggins, the GOAT. You already know.
All right. Let's us. We got security and stuff. Like, it's real serious in here. It's real serious in here. All right. Do I have to stay on camera? What are we doing? Y'all, I'm not a streamer. This is not what I do. You need me? I'm like, I'm not a streamer. Like, why are you still here? Which door am I going through to get on stage?
I'm going to walk you that way. That's
Perfect.
what I was going to do.
Right now?
No, I just want to show it.
Okay.
So this is a brief little, short walk. Yes.
Ain't as fresh as I could be. Hi, Sonia. Oh, we met.
Hi, beautiful. Good morning. How you feeling?
Outstanding. How are you? Okay.
Giving everybody the spiel. Walk up, walk between the two X's. That X, the next X is directly under the logo. That's your center stage. Okay? So you stop there so that they can get pictures. I would stop there, smile, hey y'all, blah, blah, blah. So everybody can get pictures of you directly under the logo.
Okay.
And then as you walk the catwalk, there is a diamond at the end. There's an X there as well. So you know you're standing right in the center. Okay?
Perfect.
All right.
Thank you so much. So, Mike, just to make sure we're on the same page, you're opening, you're bringing me up, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. And then I'm just walking off stage.
When you finish?
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm coming right back up.
And then you're introducing Terry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. They was telling me to introduce her because you weren't here. Are you more comfortable if I introduce her? Is that better for you?
No, I just don't care. I'll introduce her. It's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to
It's fine. But you're the first person up, and you're introducing me.
Yes.
On their feet. On their feet. If they ain't on their feet, I'm in my seat. That's a bar. That's a bar. I'm good at this. Because I will get weak if they not on their feet.
But if they not on their feet, I'm not even me.
Then you're not even, and if you're not even you, then I can't be me.
Come on. If you can't be me, if you can't be you, then we can't be we.
Then we can't be we at Podcast Summit. People who bought tickets gonna be like, man, bump it.
Okay. And if they said bump it, then shoot, we gonna have to go outside because David finna dump it.
If they dumping it, it might be trouble. But we don't want no problems. It's Podcast Summit. And you're gonna see me in double. Yes. Just walk off. Okay. I'm like, get it off of me. I don't want it anymore.
Thank you, Donnie. We are here at Podcast Summit. Look, drop some fire emojis in the chat. We finna go outside, man. We finna go see what's up with the people. Let's do it. All right. So we got all of our different booths out here. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Excuse me. We got all of our different booths out here. Look, right here, we got A-Mod. Look, we live on Social Proof. Talk to him about the live funding. What we doing today?
I mean, so most importantly, what we doing today is we're going to help somebody be able to get access to capital so they can not only start, but scale their podcast from going and getting all the equipment that they need for production, the content and things of that sort, but the ad spend, the marketing, and actually show them the proper way to be able to scale a business to make it sustainable instead of dumping all your money and then crashing in 60 to 90 days.
So you telling me, if I know I'm lit, I know my show crazy, but I just don't got the bread to make it happen, I come and see you, you're going to make sure I can get along, you're going to make sure I can do what I got to do to get my cameras, mics, marketing, ad spend.
So it don't matter about you being lit. A lot of people are the best at what they do, but they the best kept secret because can't nobody see them. Don't nobody know them. They don't got the bread to get in front of who they need to get in front of. So, yes, if you lit and you know that you got the best podcast, but your results aren't showing what you think of yourself, it's probably because you have a lack of, whether it's a lack of information, a lack of marketing, or a lack of capital so you can actually push to the masses. And that's what I'm going to help you do.
Okay, for sure. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Y'all come see his booth if y'all need some funding for y'all podcast. Let's go see what, oh my gosh, we got the GOAT himself. Look, we live on Social Proof. My boy Omar. Man, tell them who you are and what you do.
My name is Omar, aka Omizi, and I am content creator extraordinaire. I do it, I breathe it, I live it, I love it.
Are you gonna name drop or do I got a name drop for you?
You can name drop.
Hey, look. If y'all seen any of the OG A&P videos, you gonna see he was in the mix. He was making a lot of it happen.
My new client is Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah, one of the hottest
behind the scenes stuff at Gilbert Arenas.
One of the hottest in the podcasting game right now. So this really a GOAT. What advice do you have for people who's starting off their podcast? A lot of people who are here, they're just trying to get everything started, and you know a lot about launching a page, getting traction up. What advice do you have for them?
I hate to be cliche, but consistency is key. Something I haven't told you. So I was here as like an attendee last year, and 365 later, I've got a deal with iHeart, with Black Effects with Charlemagne's network, just through being consistent for the past like 4 or 5 years now. Consistency is key. It's cliche, but it works.
In terms of just practicality, one of the things you taught me is content research. Can you give them any game on content research, how to find what's working right now so they can kind of repurpose it and help them grow?
I'm going to give you a small tidbit. Whatever makes you stop is going to make somebody else stop. And you need to realize and recognize what is making you stop specifically. So once you can figure that out, whether it's the car, the women, the money, the whatever it is, you can repurpose that for your own stuff.
Fire. Anything else you want to get to people?
Listen, come and see me. I'm at a vendor table this year. Next year we'll be on stage. We're just doing big things every single year.
Show us your table. Let's see what you got going.
Listen. So I've talked to Jay about some of these things before, and I said, you know what? Why don't I bring it to the people? So this is my table, the Content Dojo. We're doing social media audits on the spot, literally on the spot.
So you mean to tell me if I got a social media, it's not really hitting like I want it to hit, I can come to your booth, and you're going to tell me what to fix?
It don't matter if it's not hidden. If it's hidden, I'm trying to take you from here to here to here, okay. Right? I'm trying to do what I did for others for you.
Fire. Come see the Content Dojo. Look, anybody who's watching right now on live stream and you haven't got your ticket, what are you doing? Get your ticket. Come here. It's day one, and we just getting started. Let's go see the people, man. Hold on, let's see inside real quick. Look, y'all see what's going on. We got all these people here to learn how to grow their podcast, learn how to start their podcast, learn how to make some impact on the internet. So if you're not here, get here. We're going to go see what's up with these lines. Look, Podcast Summit is impactful because if you're trying to start, if you're trying to scale, if you're trying to grow, this is the place to get the tools that you need to do that. Look, we got the man with the plan right here. So we're live on Social Proof right now. Tell them who you are and what you're doing.
What's up, y'all? My name's Adonis. I do ad and media creations. If you were brand business and you got ads for your business, that's what we do. If you've been seeing the Podcast Summit ads, we've been hitting y'all with them the past month or so. And yeah, y'all still gonna get more ads today. Let's get it.
For sure. Yo, if y'all don't know, he is creating 24/7. We were here yesterday doing the walkthrough. He was still shooting ads. He was still editing ads. He was still getting stuff up. So talk to us about the importance of just getting good ad creative, making sure the videos are hitting and capturing people's attention. Because if they're watching, they probably didn't see the Podcast Summit ads, and you're the brain behind it.
Yeah, so it's so important because people just put the money behind it and think that's all they got to do. When really, if your ads are not saying the right thing, it's not getting people's attention, no one's going to stop for a commercial. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to make sure it's very intentional, because it's not like TV. With TV, you have to sit and watch the commercials. But with ads on social media, bro, you don't got to sit and watch the ad, bro. You can scroll right past it, bro. Yeah. So if your ads are not good, it's not hitting, you're not intentional, you don't have the right people in place, you're going to waste your money, a lot of it. So
out of the Podcast Summit ads so far, what have been the most effective hooks that you've seen?
The most effective ones is the quality of the video, the captions. Make sure the captions are big and huge, and then also the ideas. Make sure it's something that's scroll stopping. Make sure it's not very traditional to what you see with organic content. If it looks like too organic, people are gonna not really pay attention to it very much.
Fire. Well, I appreciate that. We finna go see what's up with this line.
Let's go.
And like I said, anybody who's seeing those ads, he's the man behind it, man. Come to Podcast Summit. If you don't got your ticket, get your ticket, because we lit.
Let's go.
All right, let's go. Let's go see what else is going on. We got Breezy. Look, We live on the Social Proof channel.
What's up?
We are here at Podcast Summit. Tell the people who you are and what you do.
My name is Coach Breezy. I am a health and fitness coach, strength and performance coach. I teach people how to pick heavy stuff up safely.
So to you at Podcast Summit, what are you looking to get out of Podcast Summit this year?
Whatever is here for me, honestly. I was here last year and I got to meet a lot of people that I saw on social media but not really in person. So now I'm here to build better connections. I'm opening up a gym, so we need all those connections.
Okay, fine. And what you doing with your content? Are you starting a podcast or you just on the internet posting? What's the vibes?
I'm revamping my podcast. I have a podcast. It hasn't been utilized to its capacity. So Strong on Purpose podcast is revamped at the moment.
Fire. Well, hopefully we can revisit this conversation, see what you got towards the end of Podcast Summit, because we know it's going to be a ton of gems, a ton of game, and just a ton of value. So
absolutely.
That's
Thank
Breezy.
you.
Appreciate you. All right, let's see what they got going on over here. Excuse me. So as y'all can see, we got a line, everybody getting ready to get into the Podcast Summit. We got a big group of people already in there. Let's see who's on stage right now.
We're going to open up all lines, so if you want to...
Look, y'all, there's no event on earth like Podcast Summit. The people that come together, beyond just the information, the community that comes together, the people that might be your future collaborators, people that might be your future investors. You never know who you're going to meet at Podcast Summit. You never know what you're going to learn at Podcast Summit. So if you don't have your ticket, get your ticket.
To show you what his experiences, what his story.
I think the first person going on stage is Donnie Wiggins. So y'all see the vibes. It's a line of people outside. It's still early. Look at all these people that's in here. It's about to get serious. If you're not at Podcast Summit, you gotta be here. It's getting crazy.
If you really believe that, you would stop praying every time you felt insecure about a thing. Y'all know I'm on this weight loss journey, right? Y'all know that just made me. Somebody looked at me and was like, I can see this. First of all, watch your thoughts. Just watch your thoughts. Y'all, hey, y'all be careful with me, all right? On the phone, like not too much on Big Club. But what I'm saying is that in this weight loss journey, y'all started over so many times. And I've realized that the number one reason why I am afraid of before pictures, somebody gonna get this word today. The reason why before pictures scare me is because I'm not always certain I'm gonna finish. Don't miss what I'm about to give y'all. How many of y'all know that people that do fitness, they don't get the most likes when they take their shirt off without an explanation? They post don't get reshared just because they got a six-pack abs. The truth is, some people are reluctant to double tap. But the post of a person who's worked out to a point to where their fitness is shown and proven, the posts that go viral are always the ones that show where they came from. If you knew and if you believe that you were going to get what God had for you, no matter where you're starting at today, you would post that picture. No. Y'all not excited enough for me yet. That means I ain't done my job. If you knew that all the information that we're going to give you today would be worth it once you applied everything and once you agreed to the waiting period that it takes, you would get excited right now. The reason why we hesitate is only because we don't believe that it's completely possible. Yeah, it happened for that one person before, but I got hurt giving my best. Come on. Oh, I know the other person said that they made it, but every time I tried it, somebody was taking on me and held me back. But there's an individual in this room that says, I don't care what is in front of me. There's a person in this room that says, I don't care what's beside me. I don't care if it's my mother, I don't care if it's my brother, I don't care if it's my family member, I don't care if it's a hater, I don't care if it's the devil, I'm going to get what God got for me. And if you live in proof of that, I need you to stand up to your feet, make some noise, because you are in the right place. And I want to welcome you to the Podcast Summit 2026. And I need you to keep clapping. Make some noise for the whole day, because you ain't going to never forget again.
We can get up close.
And walk. Good morning, podcast Sunday. One more time, Atlanta, Georgia. Make some noise! Okay, so we've had an incredible lineup this morning. All day long. We are full of energy. Listen, our speakers have flown in. Our speakers have driven in. Our speakers are here for you. For who? For who? For who? I'm telling y'all, we don't have enough energy this morning because the guest that's coming up after me is going to absolutely need some energy this morning. So let's get it up. DJ, let me get some music, anything. Give me something, 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 something. Get it up, get it up, get it up. In this room, on stage, to your left, to your right, value. Every single person. We are not here to play any games at this podcast summit. Raise your hand if you already have a podcast. Hands down. Raise your hand if you're here because you're ready to launch a podcast. All right. This room is about to be filled up in literally the next 10 minutes. You guys were the early birds. You guys have home court advantage. Soak it all up. I'm so excited. David is so excited. Give it up for my brother, David Shane. Y'all, let's get ready to rock and roll. Podcast Summit 2026. Make some noise. We're ready.
One more time, everybody, for Donnie Wiggins. Y'all clapping like y'all know who your cousin is. Like y'all know who your family is. Like y'all know why you're here. One more time for Donnie Wiggins, everybody. There we go. That's my cousins right there. Oh, man. Somebody just yelled back to me real quick. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Ooh, phenomenal, sensational. What was the other one? Awesome, sensational, phenomenal, all at once. If somebody agree with that, put your hands together. That's the only energy I want around me. I like that color. That's love. Y'all, I got something important that I need y'all to never forget. Are y'all taking pictures? Are y'all getting videos? Tag us. We want to see y'all angle. Let me tell y'all, hashtag Podcast Summit 2026. Sorry, 26, not 2026. Hashtag Podcast Summit 26. To all your photos, all social media, everything online. And then do y'all know who's on stage? Like, Boss Talks. Tag your cousins. Let us know. And if y'all see me, don't just ask for a picture. Say, I got a good photo of you too, cuz. Let me see the shit. Like, hey, I'm gonna hold you down. Y'all hold us down, okay? For sure, for sure. Y'all remember what Donnie said? We need all your energy for our next presenter. Her energy is through the roof, and her message is even louder, y'all. Her name means a long, beautiful journey. somebody said, wow, come on. It's her name means a good journey. And I believe some people out there have started their good journey. If y'all understand what I'm saying, I need y'all to stand to your feet and help me welcome to the stage the amazing Terry E. Gioma.
You'll also see some other great names in there, some of the endorsements, Wall Street Tracker and Journey Smollett, and just lots of different cool people. But I want you to look at chapters 1 through 3. In that part, this is going to be the story. The girl, her name is Erin, and she quits her job and starts traveling. And while she's traveling, she's learning how to trade. So for those that need encouragement, you're going to really enjoy chapters 1 through 3. All right? And then the next part, how many of you guys are like, Terry, I'm interested in investing, but I don't even know where to start. Like, what do I press? How do I know what companies are good? That's going to be chapters 4 through 6. So if y'all flip over to page 123. Y'all know I used to be in education, so I'm like, I'll wait. Go on ahead. Bring it. Oh, see? Tell them that they give you your book back. And y'all, the book comes out July 14th. So if you feel like you like it, go ahead and buy or pre-order one for somebody else. That'll help us towards New York Times bestseller. So y'all see on page 123 how there's the whole chart here. This is actually actually drew this picture for our editors and illustrators. This will teach you how to actually place your trade. How do you buy a stock? You have all the buttons to press. I say the exact steps. Now flip over to page 161. Your page is flipping. Good stuff. In this part of the book, this is what it's like.
All right, y'all. Y'all saw a little bit of what's happening. We're going to see what's up with these booths, see what's up with the line.
She's the second black female.
Okay, cool. Let's check out these booths. What's up, y'all? We are live on Social Proof. We're live streaming on YouTube. I'm seeing y'all booth. It says My First Pod. Talk to the people about what y'all do.
So yes, we are Alienized Photos and Overflow Studios from Cleveland, Ohio, bringing My First Pod. So if you haven't launched your podcast, we're launching your first episode today.
Yeah, and if you have launched it in the past and you haven't been able to be consistent or you get overwhelmed by creating by yourself, that's what we're here for. We're on a mission to make sure nobody leaves Atlanta without restarting, or at least getting some fire content for everything they got going on.
What about if they're not ready to start their podcast? What else do we have?
So if they're not ready for to start their podcast and do it all in one take, we have The Real Deal, which is for people who want to go kind of topic by topic, reel by reel with us. And we're there to help them make them feel comfortable, give them that creative direction, and make sure each piece of content is as intentional as possible with calls to action and things like that, rather than just rambling. So we'll help get them together.
Fire. So if somebody comes over here and they want to start their first podcast, what happens next?
What happens next? We're going to find out what their goal is with their podcast, lock in the time that works best for them. We're going to be at Creators Clubhouse tonight, the next night, and Saturday. Get them locked in, have a little consultation with them just to make sure we're on the same page about everything before diving into it and get it going.
Basically, what you're telling me is if I came to Podcast Summit, I didn't have a podcast yet, I saw all the information on stage, I got fired up, I wanted to start my podcast today, I could come to y'all's booth and have my first podcast episode tonight?
Yes.
That is right.
That is true. There's no better time or place to do it than Podcast Summit. You're not going to get more fired up anywhere than here. You're just not. This is the time and the place to make it happen.
You know what? I think I heard Donnie Wiggins, who ready to launch their podcast. I heard a lot of noise, so definitely visit My First Pod booth.
Fire. Thank y'all. These people are for sure going to be coming by because this is exciting. They're going to be excited to start their podcast and to know that they can record their very first episode today. That's what Podcast Summit is about. Yeah. We have the opportunity. If you were hesitant, you hadn't started before, today you can start your podcast. Let's see what's up with these other booths. What's up, brother? How you doing, bro? We are live on the Social Proof page right now. And just tell us your name, tell us about your booth.
Absolutely. So my name is Samuel Francis. I started this clothing brand, Where Jesus Is, about 6 years ago, just to help people share their faith easier. Some people can kind of make it awkward or whatever, but with a clothing brand, it's natural. People come up to you and talk about it. So that's the whole goal. And then I created a game to help people connect on a deeper level. All right? What you see on the street with merch or whatever is like here and there. Right? It's like walking past. But with the game, you actually get to sit down and actually dive into the Word of God. It's right here.
Fire.
It's called How Saved Are You? And so it's a fun conversational game. There's no right or wrong answers. It's just what's been your experience with God and how can we grow together?
Fire.
That's the beauty of it.
What's your best-selling pieces here?
Oh, for sure. It's definitely going to be the premium collection right here, Eternally Loved by God. That's 100% Pakistani cotton. People have been eating that up from day one. And we got the After God's Own Heart. It's a more rustic look, the acid wash and the distressed text. But people love that as well. So yeah, man, I mean, everything people have been loving, thank God. And it's just been a blessing to be a part of it.
Fire. Y'all make sure y'all stop by here. And anybody who's watching who hasn't got your ticket to Podcast Summit, get your ticket to Podcast Summit. Yep. And this is the place you want to be. Thank you, brother.
100%. Absolutely, man. Blessings.
Yes, sir. Let's see what else is going on in these booths. I'm telling y'all, there's nothing like Podcast Summit. There's nothing like the opportunities that are here. The experience is just different. What's up with y'all, man? We are live on Social Proof. We're live on YouTube. What's y'all's name and what is y'all booth about?
Jay. My name is Jay. We're with Atlanta Podcast Photography. So we basically make it turnkey ready for you to come in and sit down and shoot your podcast.
Okay.
So as we're showing right here, we have all the different sets and different scenes and what we have to offer pretty much on Southside.
So y'all got a whole podcast studio.
And photography studio.
So if somebody was watching today, they sitting in the crowd, they getting fired up, they could come right here, they could tap in with y'all, they can go record their first podcast or continue to record their podcast, get some headshots, get some photos for their thumbnails, all right here.
Not only that, but we're also offering a book one session, get one session free right now for everyone that's attending. So, you know, if anybody sees this right now live, it's where we at with it.
So potentially, because they right here at Podcast Summit, they could get double what their money's worth just because they tapped in with y'all at this booth.
Correct, absolutely.
Not only that, we're offering a discount on our long-term packages as well. So we have memberships where people who want to come recurring, it's normally a certain amount. We're discounting that for everybody who's attending this week as well. So
Okay, so everybody, all the people that's giving advice, they always say you got to stay consistent. So essentially, what y'all are offering is the opportunity for somebody to come in and be consistent. Have that monthly package so that every single month they're going to get their podcast episodes. They're going to be able to put their stuff out.
And it's set up so all you got to do is come in and sit down and talk. And that's how we're set up. It's turnkey ready. So, you know, that's our main thing. That's what we're putting out there. So you sit down and talk. Everything else is on you.
Fire.
And essentially, it just allows folks to hold themselves accountable because that's the only thing they got to worry about. And accountability is the biggest thing when it comes to doing any of this stuff. Staying active, you know, understanding what you're doing wrong, you know, making adjustments.
We taking the guesswork out of it. So again, accountability. It's on you. We offering you the space, the time, the opportunity. What you do with it?
Fire. Man, and look, if y'all at Podcast Summit or if y'all on the way to Podcast Summit, if you just bought your ticket to Podcast Summit, make sure y'all stop by these booths, man. We have opportunity for everything, man. You're not going to see anything like this at any other conference. Look, let's take a look at these podcast booths right here. We have these booths set up so y'all can sit down and y'all can actually record and create. Look at this. These some nice chairs right here. Make me want to start a show. Look, welcome to the Social Proof Live podcast. We are here at Podcast Summit. Look, I know a lot of people, they starting their podcast and their podcast might be going, and the question they have is, how can I grow my podcast? Let me give y'all a little bit of gems that I've been giving to a lot of my clients recently. One thing that everybody knows right now is you have to post clips to grow your podcast. And so in order to maximize for our clips, what me and my clients do is we create segments for our podcast, right? So let's say our podcast is about relationships and we have a guest on or a couple on, and we're going to ask them some questions. What we're going to do with our segments is come up with questions that we know is going to give us a clip, right? So we might ask a spicy question like, when was one time that y'all thought about divorce? When was one time that y'all wanted to end the relationship? When was one time that y'all knew this person was special, right? We create these questions in these segments of our shows to guarantee us some clips so that as soon as we're done, the post-production becomes easy because we know for sure we have X amount of clips because of the segments we created. And then after that, we can let the miracles be the miracles. The conversation's going to flow. Conversations going to happen and dope moments are going to happen. We can clip those up. But what creating segments does is it allows you to have a base of content that you know for sure is going to be good content for your podcast. So if you out there, you trying to grow your podcast, make sure you get on those podcast segments so that you can clip up your podcast efficiently and know exactly what to put out so you can grow. Look, they're recording right now. This is what Podcast Summit is about. We're getting all the content.
Again.
Okay, they got the Podcast Summit merch over here. What's up? How y'all doing? Good to see you. I'm doing well. Good to see you. We are live on the Social Proof page right now.
Wow.
Tell Tell the Social Proof audience who you are.
My name is Janae Madison. I am a teen talk show host. I have my own teen talk show called The Flex with JJ at The Flex with JJ on Instagram. So make sure y'all go check that out. I am so grateful to be here. Thank you, David, for having me. This is an amazing event. It's so many just amazing personalities in one room and all under one roof. And I'm just, taking it all in, and I'm so grateful.
Yeah. What do you want to tell the people out there that haven't been to Podcast Summit before? Should they get their tickets? Should they show up? Is it worth being here?
Should they? Oh, you need to. This is the place to be. Where else are you at? Come on. This is the place to be if you want to get your message out there, especially for creators, entrepreneurs, podcasters. This is a great way to get your message out there and just learn different things.
Fire. Thank you so much for being on the stream. We're going to come back and revisit you because we know you're going to be doing some dope stuff once everybody starts coming out here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Because you know her position, right?
No, I do not. Tell me.
Guess what position she has. You didn't tell them your position today?
What's your position?
Oh, so my position here at Podcast Summit, I am the official red carpet host for Podcast Summit 2026.
Okay, so all the red carpet guests, all the top talents that are coming in here, they got to go through you.
Oh, you know it.
So y'all make sure y'all come check her out here at the Podcast Summit. If you haven't got your ticket yet, get your ticket because it's going to be an amazing event.
It is.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, it looks like we just had some more guests pull up. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got the Earn Your Leisure crew. What's up, my boy? Yes, sir. We are live on the Social Proof YouTube page. We got some IRL streaming going on. We live here at Podcast Summit. Man, what you looking to give them? What game you looking to give the people today at Podcast Summit?
How to monetize the podcast, how to promote the podcast, how to really build a community bigger than just the podcast, and any other information that they want to know. Our journey, like 7-8 years now, so I think we've learned a lot, made a lot of progress, made some mistakes, so definitely a lot of game to give.
For sure. And I know it's a marathon, it's not a sprint, but a lot of these people want to know, they're just getting their podcast started. What are the most realistic avenues of monetizing their podcast, and what type of foundation should they lay so that they can continue to monetize down the line?
Well, you got the first layer as far as like audio ads and then YouTube, but I'm real big on building a community. So paywall, you gotta have some level of paywall, whether it's Patreon, whether it's private community, merch, events, but events take more time. So I would say that's kind of like the starting level. Products, services, those are all things that you can, do like when you first start to kind of build.
What type of value can they put into their podcast or into their community behind that paywall that makes it worth people paying for? What is something, if they're like, I got this community, I'm talking about this, but what are they going to want to pay for?
Hands-on, especially if it's like something in the education space, teaching, extra in-depth, even if it's not education, like an in-depth commentary, like question and answer, answering questions and engaging with the community even more so. So stuff like that, for sure.
Okay. During your journey, you've been killing it for a long time now. What were some of the biggest moments where you realized, I can really take this to the next level? What were some of the shifts that happened and the changes that took it to the next level?
Once we started to do in-person events, I let you know that people are really, really invested in it. So that was okay, this is definitely more than just online.
For sure. I appreciate you for pulling up on the stream. We know you're going to give us some more game down the line. Thank you for pulling up. Look, it's nowhere where you're going to be able to get this type of game. It's nowhere else that you're going to be able to talk to these types of creators. The whole foundation of what we are doing here at Podcast Summit is to give y'all everything you need to create, to launch, to scale, whatever you're trying to do in the internet world. This is the place to be. We got all different types of creators. We got all different types of podcasts. We got all different types of monetization methods. Look, I'm going to give y'all some advice right now. Everybody that's watching on the stream, y'all haven't got your ticket yet. You're about to get your ticket. After you purchase your ticket, take out your notes, write down what you want to get out of this event, right? Because whatever you're looking for, you can find it. And once you write those things down, as you're meeting people, as you're walking around having conversations, you have those things on your mind, you can start asking questions. Even if they don't give the answer on the stage, as you're moving around, you can have these conversations and you can get the answers that you need. So come to Podcast Summit. I'm telling you, it's a life-changing event. Let's move around. Let's see what else they got going on over here.
Have you guys heard of us? Oh, no.
Hey. Riley, you good?
Oh, they got the social proof circle booth. We got the host, the creator of the podcast summit, David Shands. Y'all saw Donnie earlier. Look, y'all got to come here because it's so much value. I don't think y'all understand. This is a place where if you're trying to grow, if you're trying to figure out how you're going to build your career online, this is the place to be. And look, we found him right now.
Y'all need to be in that room.
Here we are.
All right, so we're going to be right here. Yes, sir. Mr. Brown, how are you?
Great. You got us bringing back so many memories. This is the first 20 years of the hair show right here in this exact space you use. I'm walking in and say, oh, this is what a fashion show used to be. Oh, so you the man. You the man.
Yeah, that just gave me chills, bro.
You the man.
That just gave me chills. There's Mr. Browners from the Browner Brothers Hair Show. Huge, excellent. That just I don't know when you said that. That's crazy. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, man. I need some mentorship. I don't know how much it costs. I don't know what it costs, but I need some mentorship.
You're on the right track. This is gorgeous.
Thank you. Well, it's a lot of work. We ain't done yet, man.
I was here and watched them set up yesterday, and I was like, it took me back to my days.
Wow.
We grew up in this. This is our facility that we grew up in.
Wow. That really, oh my gosh. Yeah, you know how big the Browner Brothers Hair Show is?
That's the way you gonna be. You are
oh
on your
my
way.
gosh. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Anything you need, please let me know.
We went from here to the merchandising mart all the way to the World Congress Center. But this is our home. This is our birthplace.
Man, thank you. Again, I'm serious. I need some mentorship. I need some help. Thank you so much. Come on. What's up?
You look amazing. Everything's amazing.
Ooh, all right, I'm trying to calm down. I'm trying.
I got a patch for that.
Oh, thank you. All right, come on. All right, come on, Jack. Thank you, brother.
No mortgage.
What's up, brother? Oh, welcome, brother. How are you? I'm good. All right.
You look like you have a lot of.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to break it down. Everything's looking smooth. Everybody looks happy, smiling faces. It's all good.
All that treadmill.
A lot of events.
Yeah.
This, that.
Man, appreciate you, brother. Thank you. It means a lot, y'all.
All them walking on the calories, man. Forget what CJ's talking about.
Yo, here's what's crazy. I've been getting fluffy, bro. Like these last couple of months, I couldn't even focus on my health or nothing, bro. I just been, bro.
You pushing all in.
I've been eating crazy.
You pushed everything.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Community to win. So
Yeah,
that's what you're doing.
man. Appreciate it. Hey, Tybo, this presentation better be fire. You've been talking crazy on the line. You've been talking crazy on the internet. He was like, yo, I'm going to have the best presentation. And he said, yo, they're going to ask me to come back tomorrow. I'm just waiting to see it.
I know it.
You talk crazy. I need to see it. No doubt. All right, let me get started. Let me get work.
Meet Robert Earl.
That's
You
right.
actually sponsored
Two
two
of my
kids from
students
Henry
from Henry
County.
County. Really? I did?
You did.
When?
For podcast. The name Alex gave me.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Not only.
Hey, anything he say, man. His face card is good, bro.
Listen, he's the head AD for Henry County. We're about to get into school over there. But also, this is my friend from. I haven't seen him in 30 years.
No, this is high school.
We went to high
Really?
school together.
Was she ghetto real bad?
Yeah.
Always.
He said ghetto. He said ghetto.
He said real.
He
Nah,
said ghetto.
I said ghetto. She's hood.
Boy, I put her hands in front of all these cameras.
Wow.
I'm so proud of her.
Man, absolutely. Yeah, she's killing it, bro.
30
She's my
years.
inspiration.
We appreciate it, though.
Incredible. Thank you. Yeah, y'all exchange information?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, yeah, let's work, man. We ready to get down there. Yes, sir. I actually went to Morrow High and
All right, don't nobody care.
I cooked y'all.
He did not go.
All right, where's I'm sorry?
The technology that I have for you that I told you yesterday, we did it based off your podcast colors.
Okay, I like that. Let me. I'm gonna come back after we got a lot going on. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come check you out for sure.
Yeah,
All right.
but let them know what you want to code it to.
Okay. Thank you. All right. It worked. It worked. You never know if it's going to work until it works. Oh, gosh. So right there, we got two really cool people. Look, right there, we got CJ right there. We got Where's Taylor. Those are my guys right there, man. Those are my guys right there, man. Oh, man. This heads up. All right, so I just want to show you. I just want to show you this text, okay, from ET.
Just a heads up, I have a small band coming to what?
It's Eric Thomas. Ain't nothing we can do about it, okay? I just...
Like a marching band?
I don't know, okay? Ain't no telling. So what's going to happen is you got to talk to... Ain't nothing we can do about it. It's ET. Ain't nothing I can do.
No, I'm just saying, is it like...
Yeah, I have no idea.
I just need to know if they have to be hooked up to audio. That is a marching band. They come in with that, like, it's gonna be loud. He walking on stage with them.
No telling.
Okay, all right. Well, we're going to all be here 30 minutes before his time.
All right, cool.
They have to be here 30 minutes.
Hey, look, I'm with it. Do they need like mics? Do they need audio, or just tell me what you need so I can explain it to the event planner?
For virtual tickets.
What's up, you all right? Thank you. Thank you for coming. Okay. All right, cool.
3, 2.
All right, family, I'm about to get on stage. You're already late, but it's okay. It's okay. We have 2 full days of information. Right now, we got Kev on stage coming, and then my mentor, CJ, who taught me everything I know about content creation and entrepreneurship. He's coming on stage to teach branding. So you still got time. It's a packed day of information. Get your tickets right now. We're not done. You haven't missed it yet. Get your tickets right now. Let's go. No, of course not. Come on, man. Let's not. Let's relax.
I didn't know.
Let's calm down.
Okay, those are the
It's a lot going on. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
This is my fashion mentee. He didn't run this outfit by me though, but it's all good. I went a different direction with the shoes, but
I wanted to become. I had some black ones that I bought for this.
That's cool.
But I was like, I need to.
I'm not mad at it.
I need to.
You did good. Got the little chain. Yo, first off, Words was shaming me for my 2 chains. He's like, I don't like you. This is like a couple years ago. He was like, oh, you getting money. You got chains now. I don't like your chains.
I don't like it. What you doing?
My man got 2 chains exactly.
This is light though.
I started out light too.
You got the diamonds out. This is too much.
I started out first off, we got to see. You feel me? That's fly. You gotta have it. You gotta have it too. Layered.
Why are you doing all that? It's unnecessary.
Go enjoy the show, man.
This industry can smell money from a mile away. Backstage. People want you on their podcast, and they're putting you on their podcast.
This is the backstage.
My rider had a Essentia award.
That's Essentia, bro. How do you know?
That's Essentia, what it is.
There's no side on there. How do you know?
Come on, man.
Yes. Oh, it worked.
You introducing me?
On that band, huh?
No, Mike.
Okay.
No, not tonight.
He should be going back up in a second. Yo, he said he's bringing a band.
What type of band is it?
Oh, yeah. The hip hop is full effect, bro. I'm saying, I'm not remotely surprised. This is every Listen, I talk to the man 5 times a day, every day, and I have to talk to him this morning.
It's going to take them time to
help me.
It's going to take them time to catch that.
Hey, look.
I pray to God it is.
Welcome to the show. Podcast Summit, the greatest show on earth. Let's go. This is good. Where's the time? The time and stuff is over there?
That's hilarious.
Okay. All right. All right. Where's Jay? You want to get a light?
My walkout video, which was in 2016, maybe, and my neighbor.
Who?
Let me just show you who he is.
Okay.
You want to go with them? Go ahead.
We are streaming just in case we're roasted.
When we were just doing our little banter back and forth, him right there with the hat on, the white shirt and the hat.
I don't know.
When I
He has
said,
a
don't
booth.
nobody care about your little Morrow, he comes and checks me in front of a bunch of people. Don't ever say nothing like that again. Blah, blah, blah. You in front of a whole lot of black people. You don't know what kind. Nigga, who are you talking to? Don't ever play with me.
Oh, what happened? What? Tell me what happened again?
He aggressively, yo. Don't ever I'm the leader of all this.
The leader
Don't
of
ever-
all this.
Whatever department he's over, don't ever say out loud in
Who?
front of all these people.
Who is it? Who is it?
Let's go. You gotta catch it. Hold on. Let's get there. Hey, Dave, what's up?
What's up? What's
How y'all
up?
doing, bro?
We'll be right here.
What up? What's up, girl? How are you?
Good.
Oh, y'all hear me now? I think y'all should hear me now. Let me know if y'all hear me right now in the chat. I'm watching the chat right now. Let me know if y'all hear me. Someone said they're trying to learn conflict resolution. Yeah, I mean, that's what it's about, man. When days like this happen, it's a lot of moving pieces. A lot of teams are in place doing so many different things. It's like, unless you get into an environment like this, you don't understand the amount of put together that has to happen for something like this. But it's amazing overall, man. But let's get back to it, man. We got a lot going on. Let's do it.
No. Stop that.
You get that was Dave pulled up.
You don't stop.
He'll tell you when to stop.
I'll tell you when to stop.
Man.
No. Jamie's here, bro. No, I mean, I'd have done that anyway. I'd done that.
He was being weird the whole time. When the line wasn't being moved, they're trying to manage the line, and obviously they had a lot on their plate at the moment. And he's like, y'all stop over me, get out of VIP way.
Yeah.
I'm taking pictures with people, and he comes over and pushes them out of the way. Don't ever say nothing like that, blah, 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 like loud. So other guys came around like, you good?
Yeah.
I'm about to be.
Too aggressive.
Yeah, well,
what you say is how you say it.
Yeah, for sure.
Not what you say is how you
Bruh, listen, yeah, say that to anybody else.
Yeah.
But this one right here, bruh, like,
I
yeah.
have to apologize to people because do I throw hands?
Look at your growth. Look at your
I
growth.
also walk in the room like I'm sitting up there, and the person at the front stopped him like, no, you're banned. You sit here or back. Oh, well, I'm not. That's not where I'm sitting. I'm not having a seat there. If I'm gonna sit, I'm gonna sit up there.
Yeah,
No, you're not.
He's doing too much. Just watch that
Sir,
one,
I'll
Jamie.
pack your whole vendor booth up, okay?
So that is his booth.
Yeah, well, I guess so.
To plug my piano into his system.
Yelling, Andre Dickens is one of my best friends. Let me be clear. Andre Dickens would not have done
Better? All right. No, I'm good. Thank you.
New video every day for 15 years. 11 of those.
Oh my God.
Nobody cares for real. Can you do this consistency when nobody cares for real? Because the truth is, there's one person that cares. There's just one of them 7 views. But you throw away that one because you don't have 1,000, 1,000,000.
It feels good, bro.
And that one person, here's a fun fact. When I ask people their favorite video of mine, they rarely even have the same video. And that video that they love hardly ever went viral. They're like, man, when you did that video about frog legs, it made me a fan. I don't even remember that video. Just like that video I just posted in 2 days. Gone. Right? But I know that somebody who watched that was like, man, I really like that video. You know they say it takes 16 times for somebody to see you before they even consider following you now? Because of how many videos we come across now? 16 times seeing something they like. And here's the thing, I'm going to close with this. I only got 2 minutes left. If you don't remember anything else I said, stop taking yourself so seriously. Just, it doesn't need to be perfect. Every video I post, as soon as I post it, somebody says something funnier than I said in the comments. Every time. I'm like, God, dogs. And they ain't even comedians. Somebody's a bus driver. They say something that I wish I would have thought of. But here's the difference. They're tagging on to what I did. It's much easier to add. It's hard to be the person who thought of the original thing. It's easy to comment and find everything we like. It's easier to tag on than it is to build, right? And when you tag on, you really help me, which is great. But you gotta be the first person to start the engine in your life. The people in this room have the opportunity to be the generation breakers of their family. Or the people who didn't do anything different than their family did. No disrespect to your granny. I'm sure she's a sweet lady. Stop taking yourself so seriously because most people are watching your content while they are taking a dump. All you are doing is replacing the back of a magazine, the back of, you know, you can read before that phone. Let me see what's in the back of this whatever it is. All you are doing is holding somebody's attention before they have to wipe. We ain't rocket scientists. Somebody's was like, man, that kid. That kid. Oh my God. Going crazy. It's cool content. But you can build $1 million business on top of it.
Come on. Talk about it.
Pooping.
Come on, Kev.
They are pooping. Watching your podcast, watching your video, listening to you, pooping. Visualize your audience on the toilet and post it. 75% of people won't even get through 30% of your video anyway.
Come on.
Put the best stuff up front. Imagine you're on the toilet doodling. Post it 7 times a day. And I'll see you here next year. We'll talk about how different you look. Thank you guys so much.
So you'll get video like the videos they come? I got you. That was awesome. All right, C's up next.
I'm going to sit down for him.
Okay, yeah, for sure. You and I both.
So important. Sorry. You okay?
Yeah, I'm
you
good.
need anything?
Nah, I was going to say something to Kev when he come out for the stream.
So
Is JJ here?
Yes, she is.
Where's she at?
She's on the red carpet. She already did Donnie.
Okay.
And then when Kev get off stage, I'm gonna take him over there.
I rock with JJ, man. Let me see JJ.
Okay, come on.
Oh, not yet. So, Siobhan, I just sent Donnie something. Not Donnie, Tom. I wanted to see. I want a different background. Let me see if we can design something. Man.
What's up, baby?
Oh, thank you. I feel like your first keynote.
I appreciate you for asking me to do this.
Yeah.
As all the things that I've done, I would have never thought that I could do this.
Yeah.
Even though I have the stand up, I used to preach. I wouldn't have thought. Thank you so much. I would have never thought that I would be hired to do this.
Yeah.
And now I'm like,
Yeah.
it's not nearly as bad as I thought.
It's gonna open up a whole nother world, bro.
And that's why I took you up on it. I was literally like, man, I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah.
Like, I'm kind of scared.
Yeah.
You first up too. You know what I mean? You got to set the tone.
Yeah.
But I felt like there was some value there for people.
Yeah.
They were listening. I feel like I didn't bomb. I was a little nervous, but I feel like I did good.
Yeah, bro, it's about to open up a whole nother world. Most influencer people, they'll sit down and do it like a fireside.
Yeah.
Because they can't stand it. But once you have both, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's up.
Yeah, come on.
Yes, man, appreciate you, man.
Hey, man.
When you headed out? So,
That's first thing in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of meetings and stuff.
Okay.
It's in here. Okay. But I appreciate you, man.
So, no doubt. We got a 14-year-old interviewer. She's gonna take us to the red carpet. Yeah, she's dope, bro. She's dope. Okay. All right, cool.
So, pushing time back, UIL, they got a fight they got to catch. So, after I gave CJ 48 minutes. He told me he needed a whole hour. I said, absolutely not.
Okay.
So, I just told him, if I compromise 48 minutes, I need to get off, and then you got to go up.
So he's only 10 minutes behind now.
And that pushes back your interview at 10:20.
That pushes back my interview with DDG.
You're next.
Okay. It won't be long.
But you got to get through all your slides.
Huh?
You got to get through all your slides that time.
Oh, but my slides ain't till to the end.
Yeah. This is his
My presentation.
morning.
I'm just saying what's up.
Right. Marching orders about the app. Right. Make sure you get in the app.
Oh, I got slides for that. Okay, tell me. Can I tell me what I got?
Last night.
Show me what I'm supposed to say.
Sure. Yeah, we are killing this right now. Man, it's crazy. When David goes up there, they're going to lose their mind. They are.
Yeah.
They're going to lose it. So you got an agenda slide
Mm-hmm.
that we're going to put up. Day 1, day 2. This is the app. We can kill the day 2 agenda. I'll tell Melinda to kill that.
Yep.
Day 1, the app. Thanking the sponsors. Thanking the vendors. And that's it.
Okay.
So you got 4 slides you got to do.
All right.
But I need you.
Are any of those editable?
Huh?
Any of those editable?
No, Tom made these last night.
I'm saying, but can we duplicate that one and just put? I just want to make sure everybody look. They know they got the trading cards in there.
You have to say that. We don't have time for him to edit that.
All right, that's
and
cool.
fix it. So that's a talking point for you.
Okay. Huh?
Yeah, EYL. Because like
They have to leave what time? What time's your flight?
Technically, we're supposed to have a transition to go to the opposite stage.
Yeah, let me see.
So that is.
Let me ask.
No, vision.
Let me see.
Transition. So Rashad and Ian.
Yo, what's up, man?
And then
Yo, real quick. I know y'all have a flight to catch. If we're running like 20 minutes behind, are we okay? Okay. All right. Thank you, brother. So I said if we run 20 minutes behind, they're fine.
They're okay. Okay, so Omar's going to get on his stage, and we're going to have to do the transition. So as soon as you get off stage, or as soon as you're on stage and you say what you got to say, hey, everybody, we're going to go ahead and head over to the other breakout session if you want to see Omar stay on the stage, if you want to see Troy and Ian.
Got it.
Rashad and Ian, sorry. Okay, and where are they? You have to come right off.
Can I just say hi, welcome, 3 to 5 minutes, and Mike go through all the slides? I mean, that's the stuff he would say there. Mike Moore, yeah, all them slides.
He can, yeah.
Yeah.
We can make
I'm
that
going to come and say, hey, what's up?
While we're setting the
Happy
stage
day, we're
for-
running behind. Huh?
You've been speaking to everybody already.
Say it again?
No, he hasn't been on stage at all. He hasn't been on stage, so we got to get.
Yeah, so I'm just going to say, hey, what's up? And we
Yes, and then I'll have Mike do the announcements.
got it. Okay.
All right.
Perfect.
Where's,
All right. I'm good.
I need Troy and Rashad.
You can take. Where's Jessica?
How many people they got there?
Is Jessica here? All right.
Where are you looking for that one girl?
Let's just record, and we can cut the stream for right now. What? You know how to turn it? Okay. All right. Let them know. Jay, we're gonna. Unless here, actually, Jay, you can show this. He loves it too. Jay loves it.
Yeah, this is what I call delegation. Yeah, we got to get my interviews. I do need your other phone at some point to post these drinks.
Bro.
Type in your
code.
Yeah.
And my daughter.
All right, y'all. We are here, Podcast Summit. Let's see what's going on. All right. Well, let's start the Tybo, man. Yo, we're live on the Social Proof YouTube page. What some of y'all, if y'all don't know Tybo, we could take the camera we're filming with, smash it on the ground, and Tybo will put it back together. That's how much he knows about cameras. Let's talk about your ideal setup. I'm gonna give you a price point, right? And give me the setup that somebody can use with that price point. Let's start for podcasting. Let's start at $10,000.
iPhone.
We're going to work our way down.
No, honestly, like I tell people, like you start with the iPhone. Like honestly, I can, with really good lighting, really good audio, you wouldn't even know you're watching iPhone footage. Like that's how serious I am. Like I would spend $1,000 on the iPhones. Like that's $3,000 each, right? Yeah. 3 iPhones. And then I'd spend the rest on lighting. Like and just like making sure the shots look good, the composition, because really an iPhone 17 Pro, like the footage you compare it with an FX30 when it's posted on Instagram and compressed on YouTube, it's so hard to tell. So
fire.
Yeah.
So let's work our way up. We'll start from the bottom tier. We don't got to put a number on it. We'll start from the bottom tier setup and work our way up. So let's camera, mic, light.
Yeah. So for the 10,000.
No, we'll start from the bottom. So iPhone, what's the mic and the light you putting with it?
Honestly, I'm going DJI. I love DJI. If you can't get the DJI, the Rhodes. I mean, honestly, Hollyland, all of those microphones are really good. We're in a day and age where the microphone technology has gotten so good. So any of the like clip-on wireless mics, and then for like a higher mid-tier or like a better tier, I'll go with the SM7B. You can't go wrong with that, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
For lighting, what's your bottom, middle, top tier lights?
Ooh, honestly, with lighting, I can make it work. You can give me some light bulbs, like bare light bulbs and some plastic bags. And I like, what's the name? Roger Deakins. Like he uses like some of the most like craziest lights, but you look at his shots, bro, you'd be like, he must have used a $10,000 light. Nope. He literally is using like Home Depot like lamps and stuff. So it's really about how you finesse. I could use a ring light, put some modifiers on it, and you wouldn't even know it's a ring light anymore. So,
yo, you should start a series on Instagram and TikTok where you're doing that. Absolutely. Recreating lighting setup. Because if you don't do it, I'm going to steal it.
No, we do it together, bro.
Let's do it.
Yep.
That's Tybo, man. If you're not here yet, you're going to see Podcast Summit. He is going to be on stage. He's going to give so much game. What time are you going on?
I'm going on 11:30 right after Omar to El Tacori.
Okay. So they got two heavy hitters back to back in that room.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay, yeah, it's getting serious. If you haven't got your Podcast Summit ticket, get your ticket. Come here. We here, Atlanta, Georgia. There's no place like this event. Y'all got to get y'all ticket. Let's go see what else is going on.
Live right now, right?
Yeah, we're live.
Cameraman, he ain't supposed to say nothing.
Fired. You're done. You're cooked. It's over with. Yo, well, while we on the subject, look, cameraman 101. And what y'all don't know is I used to be Dave's cameraman. I used to follow Dave around 24/7. Now things are a little bit different. I'm going to give y'all the cameraman 101. All right, number one, you don't speak unless spoken to by your creator. That's number one. If somebody reached their hand out to dap you up, you don't dap them up. Cameramen don't do nothing. I'm not going to lie. The life of a cameraman is the life of a slave. So welcome to the slave trade, brother. You're going to hold that camera. When we eat, you don't eat. You starve. And pretty much you don't got a life until that camera turn off. So that's for all the aspiring cameramen out there, which is unfortunate. The life of a cameraman is rough. Let's see what's going on over here. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? We are live on the Social Proof YouTube. Tell us about y'all booth here.
We are your one-stop shop for total wellness, and we have the best products, I say, in the world. If you have gout, if you have arthritis, if you got sinuses or fibromyalgia, anything that's dealing with pain or inflammation, our booth, we will actually be able to help you out. And you can find us on all platforms, Holistic Problem Solver. And we've been in business now for like over 17, 18 years. Everything is made all natural. And you guys come check us out. I got a thing that I say, if we can't get your pain gone in 5 to 10 minutes, 15 at the max, I give you $100. Put me on the spot.
Okay, for sure. So y'all come take them up on that. We right here in the Podcast Summit, so they can get some massages on the spot right here?
Yes, right here on the spot.
Fire. What's the name of this booth?
Holistic Problem Solver.
So y'all come, stop by this booth, and see what they got going on. Y'all got to check this out. There's nothing like this anywhere in the world other than Podcast Summit. Carlissa, talk to the people. Tell them who you are and what you do.
I'm Carlissa, also known as Alyssa. That's my real name. Don't use it, though. I do funnels, or the process that somebody goes through from not knowing you to becoming a loyal customer client. We did the back end of Podcast Summit. If you came to the tour, the tickets, you bought any tickets, you came through me, you've already seen my work. So you might as well come and shop with us right now. I'm giving him some NFC chips, so when he meets people, he can tap it, and it'll pull up his Instagram. So I'll give you one, too.
Fire. So, look, we going to go right into it, right? Because my thing is, I do the social media strategy. I know how to get people a ton of traffic. The problem is, if I'm helping a lot of these entrepreneurs, smaller entrepreneurs don't understand how to turn traffic into money, right? Converting. They don't understand how to capture the leads and convert them. So let's walk through the process, right? Let's say I am let's just use me. I got a podcast studio, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say I make a video. It's a viral video about a podcast studio. There's a bunch of people who are interested in it while they're watching the video. What do I do to make sure those eyes get captured and make sure I actually convert them?
Okay, there's two different scenarios. There's already viral and there's you're making it, about to be viral. You're going to choose one word. So you're going to say subscribe. Comment the word subscribe and I'll send you the link to whatever you want to send them. It can be a free lead magnet just so you can capture their name, number, and email, or you can pay. Get something paid. Do you have a community?
Yeah, I do have a community, but let's take a step back. Because I want to make sure everybody watching right now that once they finish watching this little section, they understand exactly how to monetize. So you said comment a word and they're going to be sent something. Let's say the video that I made was just about the best microphones to use while you're podcasting, and there's a bunch of people that's seen it that's in my area that just want to book with me instead of getting their own microphones. What is it that I'm going to give to them when they comment? What is a lead magnet?
So we can say your schedule, just to see the schedule, or even the location. You can just lock certain things, or you can say these are the top 5 information or top 5 things I wish I knew before I started my podcast. People might want that, or just the mics that they could have at home before they come in. Different things, lots of different things.
So let me get this right. I make a video about the podcast mics. It goes viral. I can basically tell them, hey, comment the word microphone if you want to know how to get started with your podcast. And what do I send them, like a document? What do I send them after that?
I choose to use something called vibe coding. So you can use a Lovable, Replit. I love Go High Level. Go High Level is what you can use for the comment automation. That's what that's called. A lot of people use ManyChat. But for me, I say PDFs are a little dead. You can make a PDF. It's the easiest thing to do, especially if you have Claude. You can just ask it to do it, and it'll give you the full PDF. From there, you can deliver it. For me, I like to build a little app. With that app, they'll start to use it every day. For me, the number one thing that you can do is have all of your affiliate links, put them together, kind of in a Linktree type thing. For me, again, I built an app for it. So I had over 20,000 people use it, and it's all lists of how people make money. For me, they're all affiliate links. So I was able to go to Turks and Caicos. Affiliate money.
Okay, we got to take a step back because a lot of this is going over to people's heads.
I don't know if y'all...
So I make a video. The video goes viral. I tell them, comment this word so I can send you something. When they comment the word and I'm sending them something, now how do I capture their lead?
So that's where the lead form. That's where the funnels come in. We'll design a cute little funnel. We'll tell them why. That's the main thing. They need to know why. Sometimes, even if you want to do it a little quicker, you might just want to put your YouTube in there. You might not want to force the actual lead, but I say lead capture. So whenever you want to drop something, maybe you want to have a podcast summit one day. Maybe you want to do your own thing one day. Whenever you drop it, you have the list of people, especially for people that do music, podcasting, all these things. We need to build up the list because what if we get a sponsor that wants to email everybody?
Okay, and now that I'm thinking about it, a lot of people, they'll lose their page on Instagram. You lose your page, you lose your following. But if I'm making all these videos, they're going viral. I'm saying they can comment this word so they can get this free thing. When I send it over to them, I'm capturing their lead. If my page ever goes or if I just drop something I want to get directly to them, I can capture their information. Basically, I can put up a wall that says, yo, in order for you to get this thing that you want, you got to give me your email, you got to give me your name, you got to give me your phone number. And then once they get that thing, now I have their contact. And I know that they're a qualified lead because of the videos that I create. And now I have an opportunity to make money when I send them my stuff because now they're in my contact book.
Exactly. And it's 2026. You might not even have to make anything. You can just say, join my newsletter. You can just say, join my text list. And then from there, you can text them. You can see what they need. And that's the main thing. So then you can start to make money. The podcasting is great for getting your name out there, but we need to monetize. These mics aren't cheap. The camera isn't cheap.
So let's go back to what you said earlier because you dropped a gem, the affiliate links. You said you went to Turks off the affiliate links. So essentially, you presented to people, hey, here's a list of some things that y'all should buy.
One affiliate did it. One affiliate by itself did it.
Do you want to drop who it was?
Go High Level.
Oh, hey, I ain't gonna lie, them Go High Level affiliates maybe hitting, what's it, like 50%? 40% lifetime?
Yep.
So that means if I get my cameraman to sign up for Go High Level, then for the lifetime of him having Go High Level, I get 40% of what he's spending?
Here's the kill. Go High Level, you can also white label. So I have my own white label called Plug Machine. Go to plugmachine.com. We're cheaper than Go High Level. We do a little bit more. We have our community. But on there, I white label. If I get other people to white label and make their own app, if 75 people sign up, I get a car. They sponsor cars and Go High Level. They're the real affiliate plugs.
Hey, hold on. We need to take a step back because there's a lot of this stuff going over people's head. So white labeling. Essentially, that means that Go High Level, they have their whole setup, but they letting you slap your own label on it, slap your own branding on it, and use the software that they already created.
Yes, here's the kill. If you're really listening, I'm about to tell you how to make a couple bands tonight. The Go High Level subscription, free 30 days. You can also vibe code your own apps into it and put it in the dashboard. So for me, I know people need target market help. So I have a target marketing bot. So I can figure out, who's my audience? I don't have to talk to people about consultations with that anymore, but it's in there and people use it every single day. I also built that bot so that every time people use it, I get paid off that bot. So just with one little software that they already built, everybody wants to go high level, but I can add that little other thing, plus the community where we teach people how to do it every Tuesday. Bands.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, you cooking right now because I'm already thinking. So one of the biggest things, the reason that I do what I do now is I was working with a lot of creators. I was working with some of the biggest streamers in the world, biggest YouTubers in the world, and helping them go viral. I was a guy who was just giving them ideas, and we would get a 1 million view video, right? I realized that when I got Dave 1 million views, it was way more valuable than getting an influencer 1 million views because they're selling something. The biggest thing that influencers understand is how to get attention, but they don't understand how to turn that attention into money. So when I'm hearing what you're saying is, if I were to go to a YouTuber and say, hey, we're going to set up a community for you. This is what, use my system that I white labeled. It was Go High Level. I put my label on it.
One more step.
Okay, what's
once you build it once, so you can build it for yourself, and let's just say you want to target all of the different editors, videographers, all of that. You can also white label the snapshot and send the snapshot by itself too. So you can
explain what I actually genuinely don't know what a snapshot is.
Period. We're getting into it. So your snapshot could be you already built out your community. You just send it to them too. It won't have the people in it, but the base of it that you already built out, the landing page that you already built out, the automation that you already built out.
Let's say I'm a cameraman. I create a community about editing. I got my editing course. I got my how to capture leads, the comment this word, all that type of stuff. I've built that out. I can give that to somebody else, almost like a template, and another videographer can run the same exact play.
You might as well build the website too. Might as well build the automations too with all the comment words in it. So then you sell that for a higher price. So could you imagine you selling the software, you selling the template, and then on top of that, they got to pay for the software monthly.
Yo, and now I'm thinking, because the biggest thing that is valuable with companies, you have to understand your lifetime value of a customer. So they say the lifetime value of a customer for like Starbucks is like $7,000. Meaning that if I can get you to come to Starbucks once, on average, you're going to spend $7,000 with me for the lifetime of you being a customer.
You know what the kill with Starbucks is? They have gift cards. Once you buy the gift card, you have to keep it on the app. And then their money is on there. They keep the money, but you have to come back now because you have this gift card. Even if it's like the stars or all the rewards, that's how they do that. But
nah, that's tough. I ain't gonna lie, we need to do some business because I got a couple plays. I got a couple plays I'm running right now that are about to go crazy, and you gave me a bunch of ideas.
And I do affiliates too, so you got all the clients already. They need the funnels. I give cash.
Oh yeah, we can run it up for sure. All right, look, we're giving them too much game. Okay. This is Curlyssa. Give them your Instagram so they can follow you and join your community.
Yeah, follow me at Curlyssa, CURLYSSA. To join the community, it's only $49 right now. Go to plugmachine.com and you can join us.
Fire. I appreciate you for the game.
Thank you.
And yeah, we gonna work. We gonna work for sure.
We are.
All right, let's see what else is going on. Look, we're giving y'all too much game. I had to cut the interview short. I ain't gonna lie. That conversation probably made me a few $100,000 just off the top of my head. I'm about to run some plays. Let's see what else is going on out here. All right, we got the Podcast Summit merch. We are live on Social Proof Podcast. We got the Podcast Summit merch right now. Tell us who you are and what you're doing here today.
You doing this? You really doing this? To me.
Talk to the people, man. They're watching.
Hi, I'm Ebony. I'm currently helping out with the merch booth. We got hoodies for $75, we got shirts for $40, and I don't know what the book price is, so please don't ask me. That's fine.
So it sounds like you're unprepared for the job.
Oh, wow. I don't even work here, y'all.
Let me ask you a question. If one of these hoodies so, like, hypothetically just walked away, what are the consequences of those actions?
Walked away. Wow. He trying to set me up. I don't appreciate that, David. I don't know him, actually, right? We don't associate. All of the goods are accounted for. I have taken inventory. Nothing has left yet.
We'll see how long that lasts. Let's take a step. Now I'm just gonna let's present this right here. We got the Blueprint hoodie, the Podcast Summit. This nice.
Super high quality.
It's real nice.
Stop looking for your size, right?
Nah, I'm just making sure they got tags. You know, seeing what the quality's hitting on. What else they got over here? All right, we got another Blueprint. Hey, this embroidery costs some money. This embroidery is not cheap. Yeah, I need one of these. I'm gonna grab mine when the cameras aren't on. And there's not a trace of what I did here today. Thank you for your time. All right, let's see what else is happening today. Oh, they haven't opened up this side yet. Look, if you're watching online and you haven't got your ticket yet, get your ticket to the Podcast Summit. This is where you're going to get all the game, all the information. Look, we just talked about with Carlissa how to run up a bag. She talked about the affiliates. She talked about how she went to Turks off of one affiliate. We need that type of stuff. All of y'all is looking to monetize. Y'all looking to start a podcast, start social media, and actually monetize your page. We're giving the game on how to do that. Let's see who's on stage right now.
I'm talking about birds. Y'all know what I'm talking about too. Let me tell you a story real quick. Donnie went to Vegas on time, right? My brother is like a little traditional, old school. He don't really be on the net. He don't really know. So we go to Vegas. We all, we pregame. We got a house. We our family about to go out. Everybody get dressed. He came downstairs and he must have hit Burlington. Because he had, it was horse for sure. It was a horse, but it said USPA. Hey, bro, I said, hey, what you got on, bro? I know, right? The polo joint. I said, brother, that is a U.S. polo. We are international with our polos. Go take that off before you kill our whole swagger out here. Why isn't that a time? Why are we paying? No. Do y'all notice in any of these examples, I never said anything about, well, the shirt quality is actually 80% polyester. Nobody cares. I want polo. My wife didn't care. She wanted Louis Vuitton. She never said, now, compared to Coach, how's the leather quality? Never asked. I just saw someone online the other day that was saying these furniture stores literally just white labeling the exact same thing that's $150 and charging $5,000 for it. And y'all gonna pay it because it's got a fancy name. Here's a very horrible pair of shoes on the left, and here goes some $5 billion Balenciagas on the right. Okay? These are a few of my favorite brands. And I'm just, I'm just basic, so I wanted y'all to see that. I put Cheesecake Factory on there for Dave. Yeah, see, that's where I met Dave. I took him out to Cheesecake Factory, y'all. But these are a few of my favorite brands. But now I'm going to go into teaching you how to do it your way. All right, creativity, consistency, availability. This is the formula that I have used to build multi-million-dollar brands. Your podcast is going to be a multi-million-dollar podcast because you have a multi-million-dollar brand. Now I'm going to show you how this formula works. Creativity, consistency, availability. You need to be creative in your approach, consistent in your approach, and available to your audience. Real quick, let's check this out. Sing it, you know it. this exact same formula. Listen, real quick, don't play yet. Give me 1 second. Why are you switching up your intro every time? All right, y'all, I was about to go deeper, but y'all let me know y'all got it, so we do it. Go ahead, play the video.
That's right, baby. Bring it from the bottom. Bring it from the bottom. Bring it from the bottom. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God it's Monday. Thank God it's Monday. Thank God it's Monday.
Give it up for EC, y'all. So, the Secret to Success video gave us notoriety. Thank God it's Monday, created the tribe. And so, I'm so smart, y'all, and I was so funny. I like it. So, with Toby, right? And I was like, hey, we gotta come up with our Thank God it's Monday. And he was like, all right, cool. He said, well, Fat, come on and twist my hair. I said, cool, I got it. Get twisted Sundays. I thought I was deep because I'm moving from Monday. Y'all want to feel it? Okay, cool. All right, so I said, we're going to do Get Twisted Sundays. And we're going to do it every single week. And you know, people was coming up to me like, yo, I can't believe you go ET and you go Toby. That was crazy. How did you do? I said, bro, it was the exact same thing. You just missed it. So this is what we did for Toby. Go back. Come on, man. Go ahead. Give it up for Toby, y'all. What's going on, world? Welcome to another edition of the Secret to Success podcast. I'm your host, DJ, joined as always by the sensation, Mr. Carl Wesley Phillips. What's going on, y'all? What it do? Oh, man. What's going on, world? Welcome to another edition of the Secret to Success podcast. All right, check out it. I say that every single time because what happens is I start to program your subconscious that if you don't hear it, you're missing something. So every single time. What's going on, world? Welcome to another edition of the Secret to Success podcast. I'm your host, CJ, joined as always by the amazing sensation, Mr. Carl. I say it the same way every single time. Why? Because Fresh Prince didn't change his. Martin, I don't care where. Martin, like a dog, whistle to me that, like, right here. I'm watching the first segment of Martin. Even though I got something to do, I'll be like, hold up. Martin about to climb. I'm just trying to tell you. So then, I always knew this. And I'm teaching y'all this. And then this happened, and I was like, I knew it the second it happened. So, my wife and I, we used to like to sit down Sunday night and watch Cop. That was our thing, like back in the day. And I'm telling you, when we would sit down, we have all the popcorn stuff, we ready to go, and then let me tell you something. Go ahead, play the video. When this hit, oh my God. I just come from the bottom. Bright lights, I gotta make it. This is like I just come hard. Lean a little bit. Hey, come on, some people really with it. So the show was blowing up, and then they did this. I say this is a big I just come from the bottom spot. Close the doors. They should know what they're coming to you for. There's a nostalgia when they hear it that we still get when we hear Fresh Prince, but you keep changing up every episode, and you're not allowing your audience to connect in the way that they should. The legacy continues. Shout out to my boy, Traffic Tuesdays. Market Mondays. Right? I've helped people create this legacy, and we've done it the exact same way every single time. Great brands produce great results. Take a look. I'm not lying to you. I gotta show you all proof now. That's moving.
Keep up! Let's go! Come on! Who's supposed to be the man? I know you're the man. Keep up! We're doing this 365. We're doing it 365. Keep up! We're doing the next mixtape, the next album. Come on! Where your albums at? I see people trying to do a CD. I ain't seen nobody go up there. Come on! We got another one coming. Come on! We got that dog.
I ain't gonna lie, I put that clip in there too. I see CJ, I was like, yeah, that's right. I'm Shadow, bro. Number one in the world. So we did that, and we produced the results. Next slide. Take a look. I got more proof for y'all. This is the Madison Square Garden, sold out. You had to pay. We started putting it up on YouTube for free, and we broke through. People buy from who they learn from. People buy from who they learn from. So we had to find the gap. Everybody else was suited out. I said, easy, don't ever lose the hat and the gym shoes. That's how people won't recognize us. And we found the gaps. Great brands know how to find the gaps. They told me, you know, be honest, you know, the first thing they told me, they was like, you got a rapper? First of all, what you doing? They said, whatever you do, don't let them see his girlfriend in any of the videos or any of the posters or anything like that. I said, wow. I said, who you paying me that to see that he's singing and he was
Y'all see a little bit of what's going on inside. We're gonna step back outside. Look, if y'all haven't got y'all tickets yet, make sure y'all get y'all tickets. PodcastSummit.com. And if you can't physically be here in the building, y'all can buy tickets online to watch the live and get the replay. Look, I want to tell y'all a story because a year ago, I was right here at Podcast Summit, and I was a videographer for Dave. I was just recording, making things happen. I moved here from Albuquerque, New Mexico, trying to figure out, what do I have to do to make some money online? What do I have to do to take this stuff to the next level? And when I came to Podcast Summit, I learned so much information. There's a guy, we talked to Tybo a little bit earlier. Tybo's going to be on stage in a little bit, but I had a conversation with Tybo. He showed me his Instagram. He said, yo, I want to show you this video. He showed me a video that had 81 likes. He said, out of these 81 likes, one person paid me $5,000 to set up his podcast space, his studio space at his home. I said, okay, I get it now. I create the content so that I can drive the traffic so people can see what I do. You know, the next week, I made a video about the IRL streaming backpack, and that video has made me over $80,000. The opportunities at Podcast Summit is you're going to meet people, you're going to be able to talk to them, and actually, Tybo's over here, so we'll talk to him about this story, but they have the game and they have the information that will take us to the next level. So fast forward a year later, I live in Miami, Florida. I'm building my own podcast studio. I'm working with some of the biggest content creators in the world, streamers, YouTubers, musicians, right? And I'm here at Podcast Summit actually running the social media. So this is a place you want to be. I've made so much money off of the information that I learned here. And as I continue to implement it, I will make hundreds of thousands more and millions more because of the information that's right here in this room. When you get here, like I said earlier, the biggest thing you want to know is you got to understand what you're looking to get out of this when you come, right? Because if you understand what you're looking for, you can find it. The problem is people come to events like this, or they buy the replay, they buy it online, and they're just watching to see what's going on, but they're not actually being conscious of what they're supposed to take home. When you're conscious of what you want to take home, if you decide, all right, when I go to Podcast Summit, I need to figure out how to monetize. Now you can have conversations where people can teach you how to monetize. If you decide, okay, I need to figure out what camera I need, what lighting I need, now you can go have these conversations that'll lead to that. It's not just about what's being taught on stage. That's a huge component of it, but it's also about the community. You're being able to talk to people. You're being able to have conversation with people. You're being able to build a community, and all of these people can be a resource for you down the line and continue to help you make more and more money. I'm telling you, Podcast Summit is the place to be. Podcast Summit is the place where you're going to figure all of this out. PodcastSummit.com. Buy the tickets or buy the online play. And yeah, it's nothing more I can really say about it. This is exactly where you need to be. Let's see if they open up this other side. Nope, they haven't opened up this other side. Let's talk to Mob again. Mob. Oh, he tuned in.
Business, man, y'all know what's going on. So listen, we have Podcast Summit, and I understand how much money it actually takes to be able to get capital so you can actually invest into your podcast, whether it's getting a team of shooters so they can live stream, whether it's getting the equipment, whether it's getting it set up. And the truth is, most of y'all won't have it. But it's a good thing because I do. I'm going to actually help you get access to capital so you can actually invest into your business, scale, and take it to the next level. They call me Mr. 50K, and I can't tell y'all that because that's against compliance. But if you're in position and you're ready to get a bag, I will get you a bag while we at Podcast Summit on the spot.
Getting funding on the spot, my man.
Meet me at the table right by the door. If you ain't doing nothing else, always move on business.
Fine. Clockwork. Is this what I mean?
Listen. Y'all see where we at? Y'all see where? No, you good. We live streaming.
We live streaming. Yeah, we live on YouTube right now.
So listen, y'all see where we at? If y'all not here and you sitting in the bleachers and you like, damn, I still want to get a bag. How can I tap in? @mom_go crazy Instagram. DM me funding from Podcast Summit. We'll get you a bag and we'll throw something to Shane's.
Yeah, we don't got to go into complete detail because we are on YouTube.
Absolutely.
And YouTube is a little strict over there. Everyone's a strict program. But for those who don't understand what's happening, you can basically help them go to the bank and tell the bank, look, I got this business. I need some funding so I can start to grow my podcast. I can start to do this.
They don't even got to go to the bank. You can do it off your phone, off your computer, off of your iPad. You can do it from the comfort of your house. You seen we was in a hotel last week and did $3.8 million in funding. You don't got to go to the bank. We bring the bank to you. How you doing? Amazing.
So what you're telling me is if I'm looking at the podcast setup, I know, okay, I need $15,000 for my podcast setup. I need $15,000 for marketing assets, be able to run ads and things like that. I can basically tap in with you right here at the Podcast Summit and you can help me get that today.
If you're in position, I'll get you a bag today. If you're not in position, I got the team that will help you get in position so we can get you a bag. But it's all about making sure that you are in the proper position to be able to leverage.
So talk about what that positioning looks like in terms of credit score.
680 credit score, 100% payment history, no derogatory marks, utilization under 40 to 50% because we have banks that will help you make your utilization disappear. At least 4 to 5 unsecured revolving lines of credit, whether it's credit cards, lines of credit, things of that sort. No more than 2 to 3 hard inquiries and a credit age of 2 to 3 years. We'll get you a bag.
For sure. So if y'all need some funding, tap in with A-Mob and we run it up. Only at Podcast Summit. You're not seeing this anywhere else.
Only. Why y'all ain't locked in?
For sure. Let's see what else is going on, man. We're going to go backstage and see what's going on back there. Like I said, y'all, there's nothing like Podcast Summit. You're not going to find anything like this in the world. You're not going to find the resources, the information, and just the access that you get here at Podcast Summit. How y'all doing? We are live on the Social Proof podcast. Can we get a couple questions in with you real quick? Like, there's a lot of people who here at the podcast summit and are trying to figure out, how do I make this internet thing make sense, or does this internet thing make sense? It's crazy because I used to be an editor, and I still help people online with top streamers, top YouTubers, and I know people getting hundreds of millions of views that are making no money.
Yeah, I know a few of them.
They don't understand how to monetize, and a space like Podcast Summit is the perfect space to figure that out. So if somebody's like, look, I'm getting a little bit of attention right now, or I'm just starting, what is that roadmap to monetization?
You have to create something of tremendous value. I think a lot of people are being view babies and trying to get the most viral content going, but what value do you give? How do you make a person's life better? Do you help them make money? Do you help them with their health, their family? I think there's some core pillars of life that people need help with. So opposed to going view first, then monetize, figure out how to monetize first and then get the views on the back end. Because like you said, I know a bunch of people that get 10, 20, 30 million views in a month and they're hurting. Figure out the business model first.
So what is a recommended business model? If somebody's like, look, I just want to get on the internet, I want to make some money, you let me know what I got to do, what's the play to run? What is the recommended model?
Subscription is always a good way. Community subscription is another way to go. Events potentially is another way to go. You got to have your own product or service attached to it, so when you're getting all these views, you can then have an offering to sell them. I think that's really the core. Patreon is an option. Shout out to the guys over at Patreon. But I think there's limitations there with some of the creators being on the platform. So I think owning your own IP on platform is very important as well.
Okay, for sure. So let's give some examples, right? Because it's some people that this stuff might be going over your head a little bit. I'll give you an example. I got a homegirl who she be going viral because she always wears the crazy contacts, right? I told her, you can go on Alibaba.com. You can find somebody who manufactures the eye contacts. You can go buy them in bulk for $2, $3 and sell them to your audience for $20. Every time you got a viral video looking crazy with your contacts, you tell them, hey, comment this word. The mini chat automation will automatically send them the link, and you can monetize right there. For as far as communities, what's an example of somebody who you saw who wasn't monetizing with a community, but they started monetizing in the community and what they offer?
I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but I do think there's a bunch of creatives that have a nice community, especially even in streaming. But they focus so much on the chat number being amazing, there's no business model. My main message is figure out the business model first. Everyone wants to figure out how to get lit, how to get views, how to be seen. And I know some people who are incredibly popular and they're making $2 or $3 grand a month from it. And it's like, I have way less views, but way more revenue, way more income. So I will start from the very beginning with community, find a way to monetize and make their lives better. If you can 10x whatever they're paying you, it's an easy formula for them to pay you long term.
For sure. I appreciate you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. All right, y'all. Let's see who's on stage right now.
You put a battery in my back, y'all, because I came to Catholic, we didn't really do the Bible like we do the Bible. We wouldn't like heavy in the scriptures like that.
Let's go in the front, y'all. Look, if you haven't got your tickets, podcastsummit.com. You can see the live, and you can actually watch everything that's going on stage, get the replay, and get a tremendous amount of value from that. Oh, look. Here's Dave.
It's not, of course, it's no InvestFest for growing up. And I'm going to have a proposal, first off, okay? Essence is like 5 days, okay? Hear me out, okay? I feel like and then InvestFest, and it's the whole week. The whole week? I like how you talking. We talking good.
I'll be back. Acquisition number, rolling in.
No, but thank y'all for coming, man. Thank you. Y'all ready for InvestFest?
Yeah.
That's a monster, bro. I can only imagine. This is a fifth. What y'all got to do?
It looks good though. So the crowd, man, the crowd looks good.
Thank you, brother.
You got two stages going on?
Yeah.
Simultaneously.
Yeah. So this one is kind of all the keynotes, and then we kind of like do some breakouts throughout the day for the engagement. Then we'll all come back and then. So where y'all headed to? Y'all going to Essence?
Nah, they go back to New York. I got to go to Aruba tomorrow.
Of course you do.
You know? Well, yeah, but now Essence, I was talking to Kenny Burns. He's actually, I spoke to him last night, so he's out there. He should be there now, actually. So.
Y'all get booked pretty much every year, no?
But Essence, we got booked a few times. You know, it's always last minute with Essence stuff. So, you know. But I'm interested to see how Essence is this year, like from the feedback of people.
It seems like it's going to be stronger than last year. I mean, there was a lot.
They got Tiana Taylor now that's running it.
Oh, really?
Shut up.
Yeah.
Creative
standpoint. Yeah, creative.
That's dope. Yeah, that's going to go. Okay.
So I want to see like what's different this year compared. I'd be interested to see like on social media and stuff like that.
Are you going?
My son here now.
Okay.
Yeah, so we find out tonight. Going to the World Cup game. Fourth.
Oh, all right.
Indiana, yeah.
Okay. Oh, dope. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man.
Of course. You got to keep Mexico to be here. I left Mexico to be here.
Yeah, you low-key owed me. Okay, I asked Ed every year, bro. Like every year, Ed here. It's not that he can't make it. He'd be like, "Yo, I'm coming," and then he'd be like, "Hey, man, I can't make it." I was like, "Yo, Ed owes me this year." No, I wish we could do this time so I can,
Yes, brother.
We need a refresher, bro.
Yeah, we got to do the part two. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. We can hand out. That's fine. Hand out's fine.
We got 3 minutes.
Yeah, hand out's fine.
Hey, we're cooking over here on the stream. Yo, we done taught them a lot about monetization. We done put them on game to the affiliate game, right? Carlissa gave a whole masterclass on the Go High Level joint. I'm like, yo, I'm going to run that play for sure.
We're streaming on YouTube, right?
Yeah, we're on
need to
YouTube.
set up a Kick account.
Yeah, we do need to set up a Kick account, but I mean, do you want a gambling deal?
Yo, no, I don't. Yo, I live streamed from InvestFest last year.
It was lit.
That joint was crazy, bro. Yeah, I'm live stream again.
That's it.
You live stream on YouTube?
Yeah, I was live stream.
Yeah.
You definitely should not just get somebody on the live stream, bro. The whole like the behind the scenes and all that.
I got the backpack.
All right, y'all. Let me get right here.
Not here. Oh yeah, no, I did. It's easier for events though.
No, I know because it's more of a control station.
Yeah.
Troy, nice to meet you, man.
Let's see. Dave about to come out, so we'll get the front. Look, like I said, I'm about to give y'all a sneak peek, but if y'all haven't bought y'all tickets, podcastsummit.com. If you want to watch the replays and watch it live, podcastsummit.com to buy those tickets as well.
Was it worth it? No, I said, was it worth it? Like, cousins, like, somebody say, I feel it. That's crazy. Shout out to this homosexual dude. Because he don't need to remind me. I'm going to give my cousins together, but shout out to y'all real quick. I said, it feels like home. Somebody say I'm home. If you don't feel like home, yes, somebody say, I feel like I'm where I need to be. Why would you repeat that? Your kid was the first one. We still working on it. Or listen, it's a juggle of the two. Somebody say, I believe I just didn't hear it first. That's okay. Okay. Admissions, that counts as well. But y'all listen. I just want somebody to make some noise for yourself if you're excited that you made this investment in your There it is. That's what I was looking for. And because of that, I am so excited to welcome to the stage the reason that we are all here. Somebody stand to your feet. No. When I say somebody, that means everybody. That means anybody. That means everybody who believes in what we're building. That believes in somebody who knows that you're here for a reason. That's somebody who says that whenever this next gentleman is saying I'm doing, because I've seen him do it, I've seen him run the play, and my time is next. If you know that you made the right decision, then everybody else that counted you out don't stand a chance of where you're going. You don't make them know. Because this next person is the reason we are here. He's the reason that I stand. And
this way because I can't follow CJ. Okay, that's not good. When I'm telling y'all, I don't know where you're at right now in life, but I need you to dream big. I need you to dream big to see it. Mr. Bernard Brown, I don't know if he's in here somewhere. He walked up and he was like, yo, this is incredible. I said, man, thank you. It's not. He said, this is where the Brown Brother Heritage started. He said, no, it was the same thing. Now, they probably have tens of thousands of people. And they've been doing it for years. When he said that, the vision got here. But most of us are not winning because the vision is so small. The goal is monetizing on YouTube. What does that mean? The goal is making a couple of dollars. What does that mean? I need you to see something big. I work with the Cheesecake Factory. That's why I'm so grateful that I always share the story of how they work is right. I was working at the Cheesecake Factory when I met CJ. And then E.T. I remember like it was yesterday. I need y'all to remember this moment. And wherever we're at, this is just evidence that it can happen. My brothers from EYLs here, they're going to be here next. I watched them in 2008. I went to their house to do an interview at a kitchen table. And I felt like I had to be big on me. Like, I need to fix that a little bit. They grew into 20,000 people in the arena. That really takes it to CJ where he showed Tony Rackett in a car to selling out Madison Square Garden. My question to you is, do you see it? Do you see the vision for yourself? Here's what I need you to do. One, I want to say thank you to our sponsors too. And guess what? Our sponsors ain't no big corporations. There's a couple of my homies who's like, yo, I got you. I love what you do. I got you. This stuff comes out of my pocket. I'm not willing to risk them. You're not willing to bet on yourself. I'm willing to bet on that. When I was, this is the fourth year podcast summit, there were big podcasters that said I shouldn't do this. They're like, yo, it's fake. It's a fact. But it grows every single year because I see it. Somebody said I see it. So what I need you to do really quickly, okay? Right now, I need you to write down what the vision is. I need you to write down what the vision is quickly. I ain't got a lot of time. Write down what the vision is. I need you to see it. I'm not going to be here alone. I will do my job if I can get you to see something. Big, the impossible. I need you to see it. Now, I want you to write down 3 things standing between where you are and that vision. Quickly. 3 things standing between where you are and that vision. Quickly. Now, we might not have enough time to do this right now, but I do need you to identify before you get out of your seats and go to the room or whatever session you're going to. I need you to write down 3 questions that you need to have answered before you leave Podcast Summit. Everybody has problems. You have these problems. And before I started this event, I had a list of problems that I got to solve one by one. I got to solve the whole list and start checking them off one by one. But the reason it happened is because I identified the vision and I identified what's between me and the vision. And in between are a bunch of problems that need to be solved. And sometimes there's so many problems, it's overwhelming, and then you do nothing. You ever have to clean your room and the living room and the kitchen? There's a whole bunch of stuff you gotta do, and you wind up saying, no, I'm not just chill, scroll this screen. You ever have so much to do and you do nothing? In your head, there's a bunch of problems swirling around, a bunch of stuff that you need to do swirling around. But until we commit to paper, we can't solve these problems. Right now, you're thinking of a problem. 5 minutes from right now, you're going to think of another thing you need to do. 5 minutes from then, you're going to think of another thing you need to do. And eventually, you get so overwhelmed with stuff because you can't see it. I work off of a list. Real quick, one question. Easy answer. Here, quickly. Okay, quickly, one question. Put it down the shelf of the list. How do you do what? How do you get it out there? How do you start it? How do you promote it? Your question. How do you get attention? What is my brand promise?
Brandon, how do I start a circle community? These are questions that you need to get answered today. If I repeat a question and somebody has a true answer to, raise your hand. They're in this room. They're in this room. They're on the stage. So if y'all get these speakers out here, these are the questions that I want you to answer. So listen, I gotta get going because we have a lot going on. Are y'all excited? Are y'all excited? So we have a lot to share out of the presentation with you later. Listen, lock in, choose your own experience. Michael will give you instructions. I want to bid you a very, very happy time at the Podcast Summit. I'm out of here. I'll see you later.
Did you ever think When you, by the way, when you created this 7 years ago, and shot it in 2019 with unfavorable lighting and a whiteboard in the background where someone drew with a marker, EYO, or Earn Your Leisure, and you couldn't see it. Based on the way the lighting was placed, did you ever think in that moment when you guys were creating this to just distill financial information that would turn into this?
Yes, so I don't think we really ever know exactly how the lake is going to turn out. That was the vision actually being to do a ride that we would have speed travel the world right now, educating these people. So that was the thesis behind it originally. So definitely, that was one of those it's something when we started.
I watched this interview when you talked about how you guys just started going on, you were doing a tour, but it was nothing like what you're doing now. It was like you were using restaurants for free, inviting the community, and it was like 20 people, 30 people, 40 people, 100 people. And I think that was before COVID, and then you went virtual, and you guys decided to give it a go again later on. When you were building that community, were you like, because I think people in this audience need to hear that story about you utilizing free spaces, pulling in the community, seeing 20 people and going, this 20 people is enough to serve right now and pour into, and wherever this goes is wherever this goes.
Yeah, one brick at a time. Like, even when I started social media, like when I started my own social media, I was a financial advisor. I was an individual goal at the time was to become as big as I possibly was a financial advisor. So I had
testing.
1, 2.
Hello.
1, 2. We're going to pass the mic. We're going to get it done. There's always adversity in life, but the key is to get through it. But what I was saying is that you build a pyramid one brick at a time. So when I was first starting out on social media, I had 500 followers. And the goal was to make financial videos, and I wanted to attract people so I could have more clients. So I remember like my first video, after a couple of videos, I had like 1,000 views. And to me, that was an amazing accomplishment because as a financial advisor, I was used to speaking to a client at a time, one person, or maybe a couple, and it would be 2 people. Or if I did a group talk, I might have 25 or 50 people. So how I looked at it, if I could get in front of 1,000 people, I had never spoken in front of 1,000 people before. So I looked at 1,000 views like 1,000 people. So when we started doing events years later, free networking events, it was amazing to us that 100 people came. Our first event was in California. 100 people took time out of their day and traveled from San Bernardino, traveled from San Diego, traveled from different parts of Southern California to come to Carson, California on a Monday. That was something that was like, we got something that's encouraging. Then we do something in Brooklyn where we get 400 people to come. So a lot of times I think people are judging their success based on what they see in social media as unrealistic expectations. Because you're looking at somebody else's chapter 30 and you're on your chapter 1. You got to run your race. So InvestFest 25,000 people a day, but we don't start there. We start at 100 people. But 100 people was a success. To me, that was an amazing accomplishment. The 100 people felt just as good as 10,000 people in that moment. So that was always our success. That was always the key to our success. Run our own race. Have the eyes on really, worry about what anybody else is doing and understand that it's going to take time. So So we started. We have 1,000 listeners for our podcast. That's an accomplishment. We had 20,000 listeners for the first month. That's an accomplishment. We get 10,000 YouTube subscribers. That's an accomplishment. We get 100 people to come to an event. That's an accomplishment. We sell 100 items of merch. That's an accomplishment. Like all of these things are like accomplishments that's like encouraging us to keep going. 10,000 people follow us on Instagram. We got something. We got something. Now we can keep going. So what you see now is not, where it started at, obviously. But it's also not how we measure success. Because we have 25,000 people at investments right now. 10 years from now, we might have 150,000 people. And then we look back at 25, like, look, remember 25, that was encouraging. So, always live in the moment. That's the point of what I'm trying to say. Appreciate the moment. Sometimes we don't appreciate the moment because we're always looking further ahead and we're always measuring ourselves based off of somebody else's measurements as far as what we value as success because of what we see. But you should always push yourself. You shouldn't be satisfied, but you should also appreciate what you have been able to accomplish because you'd be surprised what, in the grand scheme of things, what seems something small to you is large to somebody else.
Okay, so before I move on to attention, and getting attention and keeping attention, Ian, you said something outside that I thought was funny. When Rashad was talking about comparison and redefining success, I heard you outside interview say, everybody wants to be viral ladies. I thought the phrase was unique. But I do think that's important. I've also heard you guys on the other podcasts talk about how people don't understand what they have as leverage. And you don't have to hit these metrics that we're all making up in our head to necessarily have something to leverage. So can you explain a little bit more about like everybody wanting these numbers and not necessarily knowing where they're going with this?
Yeah, I think the most important thing, especially now that everyone wants to be seen, is you have to figure out your business model first. Like, I know a bunch of people who make it not and they don't have any money. And you don't want to be that person. So I call them view babies. Like, I like to put the revenue for, are you here to make money for them or just insane? So the first thing that you have to really figure out is, who am I serving? What can I give you that no one else has? Can I give you my pricing model? I think everyone can get with every price you want, but you can take that service on. So for me, when I started with Red Band, I started at 200, right? Now it's 200. I recently just posted, somebody started with $6,000, 6 months later.
All right, y'all. It's a little more motion happening outside now, so we're gonna see what's going on.
You guys shake us out?
Alright, y'all, let's go check out this other room over here. See what's up with the breakout room.
How long ago here?
He's tight. Yeah, I'm that type of I'm talking about me, no way space. I'm making sure we will put some food on the stage. Yeah.
Right there. Sit on the other side. Okay.
Podcasters in the room. I don't think podcasters sound that low. I said, are there any podcasters in the room? That's what's up. I want to welcome you guys to the best podcast conference you will ever go to, hosted by the one, the only, David Shands. No, y'all don't do my mentor better than me. Hosted by the one, the only, David Shands. I'm a little sassy. But I'm so excited for this session, you guys. Are y'all ready for this next session? No, you're not. We need more energy, okay? Now, we sound like a football field in here. Are y'all ready for this next session? Okay, so with me, her, right here, if you don't know who she is, again, I'm Jessica S. Smith, host of Just Ask the Podcast. I've been a podcast for almost 4 years, and I've been to each and every one of these summits, okay? So I'm an OG, okay? So I know how this is supposed to go, all right? So the most success you're going to have is being able to not only pay attention, not only take notes, but know what you want. You have to know what you want to get what you want. If you don't know it, you can't get it. All right? So you're writing all these things down, but remember the goal. Remember the reason why you're here. The reason why you're not only at the summit, but why you're in this room. Because there's another breakout session that you could have gone to, but you chose this place. Okay? I like a talk back church. All right now. Don't make me get church on y'all. All right, so you guys, I got a few ground rules. Is it okay? It's gonna be okay. All right. So, number one, each and every person that hits this stage, I need you to celebrate them like they just gave you $1 million. Because what's in them is about to come out of them, okay? That's their treasure and they're sharing it with you, okay? So we're gonna celebrate? All right, let's go. All right. Number two, I already kind of told you, make sure you know your goals so you can be in alignment, write your notes down so you can hear what you need to receive, okay? Now, this third one, I think, is it social proof circle in here? Okay, shout out to the family. But social proof circle already understands these ground rules, so I need y'all to act like y'all know, okay? Some of our guests is going to ask if you have questions, okay? These mics, there's 1, 2, 3. These mics you can come up to. We're going to start with the diamond members. The diamond ticket for the platinum? Diamond, platinum, VIP, general admission. That's how we have to go right now, okay? So when he gives you an opportunity to come ask him questions, this is how you're going to start. My question is... Can we say that together? 1, 2, 3. My question is... Y'all sound like a good youth church. A good youth choir. Okay, I love that. So just to respect time, just to be clear, and if you're not clear, please don't come to the mic. We need clarity when you come to the mic, okay? All right, cool beans. So, are y'all ready to get this started? Yeah. No, I need for y'all to celebrate like the treasure is coming. Are y'all ready to get this started? Okay. So this gentleman that's coming up to the stage, y'all are in for a treat. He has come to Podcast Summit each and every year, and I would dare to say he's a fan favorite. Listen, if you're having trouble with your YouTube, if you're having trouble with teaching, if you're having trouble with making a little money before your content, he's the mastermind of this space, okay? So I present to you and introduce to others, Mr. Omar Elfatori.
20 years later, video would be essential for human connection.
Omar Elfatori, the founder of the Video Department, creator of the Department Podcast, content king,
Coach, pastor, entrepreneur, and personal brand expert. He's someone that talks the talk, walks the walk. Industry celebrity. He's coached hundreds of entrepreneurs. He's a pastor, a good dude, the one and the only Omar Elfatori. Business is a game of belief. Leveraging video to build my personal brand has made me $722,000 in a day. The limitations you have in business is simply a limitation you have in your mind. Content creation is wealth creation. God's given you the ability to create wealth. This is my retirement plan, bro. I'm sitting here because you changed my life. And I'm hoping that other people will go the journey with you and know that you're a real dude. If I can help people reach who God's called them to reach, then I've done my job. Get on your feet and welcome to the stage, Omar El Tacor. Summit, how y'all feeling? If you're ready to go pro, say I'm ready. I'm ready. Man, it's so good to be here for the fourth time. First, I want to honor the host of this. You know, it takes a belief, it takes a conviction to press through whatever oppositions you have to build something like this. And so can we put our hands together for David? It's been so cool seeing throughout the years what this has become, and really has become an industry event. And just excited, to be able to be invited back to do this. So this is a breakout session. Now, I'm not here to give you a polished presentation that I could have done on Zoom or something. What I want to do is I want to connect with you. And you come to these events to get something, and in many cases get something personally strategic. And so I'm going to share a few things. It might take 5 minutes, it might take 30 minutes, but I only have 40. So I'm going to get through these things, and then I would love to do some Q&A. Like literally just whatever question you have, because I feel that's the best way I could serve you. And so with that being said, I was thinking a lot about why are you guys even here? I've been watching on Instagram, you guys going on your accounts because David's been sharing them, because you've been tagging them, and going and seeing the stuff you are doing. And I'm asking myself the question, why are they coming to Podcast Summit? By the way, I don't even know what they titled this session. What did they title this session?
The Podcast Center for all the equipment and workflows.
Yeah, so you can get all that stuff. You can get all that stuff on YouTube. Who here wants to make money? Okay, so with that being said, I'm like, well, why? Well, many of you guys come to things like this because you don't want to do the wrong thing. So I'm going to put myself in an environment to get the information, the right information, but I do want to let you in on a secret about success. Something about success is, it's not about making the right decisions. It's about making the decisions right. There's a difference, because many of you have been overthinking the decisions you need to make. I'm telling you, the decision isn't as important as you making the decision right. But I saw somebody say on IG, somebody said on IG, they said, this is my third year going to Podcast Summit, and I still haven't launched my podcast. Now, guess what? I launched my podcast 3 years ago. And my podcast has made me a multi-millionaire. So, whatever obstacle, kill the obstacle. Kill it. So you guys came here for tech and gear and knowing what to use. I want to tell you, the gear isn't going to make you rich. The gear is not going to do it. It's going to be your decision to just putting it out there. Somebody say amen. Amen. So you don't want to do the wrong thing. You want to do the right thing. That's why you're here. You don't want to waste your time. I don't want to commit to something that's going to waste my time. Well, many times, that's an incorrect perception of what your podcast is going to do for you. There's this guy in our space who lives in the same city as me in Las Vegas. His name's Alex Hormozi. You might have heard of him. He spends 30% of all of their money in their business on putting out content. On team, on resource, on editors. Okay, this is a budget line item they have in their budget that comes before revenue. He's willing to pour millions of dollars. So here's something I learned. Like I learned that if wealthy, rich individuals are doing something, there's something I might not know. So if people at that level are willing to bet this much money, then we got to stop overthinking this. Honestly, I don't know if you knew this, but the reason why wealthy, rich people are building their personal brands is because it says in Proverbs, a good reputation is better than riches. It's reputation before revenue. And they know this. They know that it's not about a money thing. It's about a respect thing. It's about a trust thing. It's about likability. It's about being known. And so, I was like, why don't I just share with you real quickly, and then we get into Q&A. I want to share with you real quickly. Actually, I'm going to show you how to go pro with your podcast. Does that sound good? Yeah. Say, I'm ready to go pro. How about this? Say, I'm pro. All right. Because pro is a decision, not a destination.
Come on.
You decide to become pro. One of my friends, Dan Martell, who speaks on AI, he's on his way to becoming worth $1 billion. He recently hopped on the podcast for the second time. I have a podcast called The Department. I'm actually a practitioner too. I'm not just here saying things that are theory. I've actually learned these things. I operate through principle. And he's been on YouTube for 11 years, uploading a video a week. And it wasn't until he decided to go pro is when everything took off. And so I'm going to share, I think I got 5 or 6 things that will make you pro. If you're ready, say I'm ready. Ready. So the first thing is platform. Platform. You want to focus on the platform for your podcast. What I mean by platform, I mean, are you playing the long game with your podcast? Are you playing the long form game with your podcast? Or are you playing the short form game with your podcast? Because what's cool is, the podcast, you can eliminate yourself from the need to grow the long form audience by leveraging the conversations you're having or the content you're creating and push out short form. It's almost like this, especially if you're a busy individual, you're like, man, I want to be omnipresent on all these platforms. I want to be able to write emails and do these things. Well, sitting down for an hour or 2 hours a week and creating a podcast can do that for you. But then you just need to decide, are you playing the long form game, YouTube, or are you playing the short form game? Now, for me, I've decided to play the long form game from day one. I don't upload YouTube shorts on my YouTube channel. If you want short form you can go to Instagram. You can go to TikTok. That's where you get it. Because I understand human psychology, and I want to create the expectation that if you're watching anything with this guy's face on the platform of YouTube, you are psychologically preparing yourself to consume. In a world where trust is hard to build, the only way to do it is through time. And so my conviction to focus on YouTube, and honestly, I see my podcast more as a YouTube play more than any other play. But you want to make the decision. You want to focus because then you need to focus on YouTube. Who here wants to grow on YouTube? Raise your hand. Say me. Okay. Who here has YouTube Premium? Okay. So everyone who wants to grow on YouTube is not even investing in the platform itself to have an experience that is a premium experience. Before you get premium, you have to become premium.
Let's go.
If there's a word like premium, give yourself the opportunity to identify with that word through your purchases.
This is good.
This is deep. Y'all came for tech gear advice. I'm helping you in spirit. So decide what game you want to play. You know what's another great game? The audio game. Like capturing the video to cut up shorts, not even posting the full length long if you don't want to, but just building the audio audience. Something I love about the audio approach to focusing your podcast on the audio experience is that podcasting is one of the very few mediums, audio podcast is one of the very few mediums that doesn't really have an algorithm. Meaning, if you get someone to subscribe, they will see everything you put out when you put it out. Unfortunately, I have 180,000 subscribers on YouTube, and when I put out a video, there's like 1,000 people see it. Like, what the heck? It's a different game, though. But email and podcasting have no algorithm. When you distribute it, it goes to the top of people's feeds. Unless you show up in spam. Yeah. So that's platform. Number 2 is production. Production. I am a firm believer, which, by the way, the next breakout session is going to go, he's going to do a much better job at talking about tech, so I'm going to peruse through this, but stay in here if you really want to learn some of the game when it comes to producing your own podcast at a high quality level. But I want you to write this down. The content, the quality of your content will determine the quality of your life. The quality of your content will determine the quality of your life. Now, this both means production value, but it also means content value. If you are not easy to listen to, you are making people work to consume you. And that is a terrible message to portray when someone's watching your content. You want people to tell themselves, oh my gosh, I never thought of it that way. I'm so glad I listened to this. This is easy to listen to. Their voice is so calm. Wow, I love their conviction. I love how much they believe. But if they're changing their volume setting and it's like it's scratchy, or they're like, well, there's noise in the back, or you can hear an air con blowing, it's like, this is your brand. And quality speaks volumes. There's something about, you can even accelerate the trust you're building with your audience just by simply being clear. Clear audio, clear visual. Like, there is a good enough when it comes to this stuff, by the way. I'm not saying, which, by the way, how about this? Who here would like the fastest way to go pro on production quality? Say me. Okay. Rent a podcast studio. Stop trying to produce your own podcast. Especially if you're a conversationalist, especially if you're a creator, especially if you're a CEO. Focus on the content value and then just pay someone for the production value. There was this girl in my coaching program, her name was Jasmine Mays. She's a fitness instructor. She helps women over 40 lose weight and, accomplish a dream body and all that awesome stuff. So, she asked on one of the calls in January, which is not her initial objective for joining the coaching program. She wanted to make money. But she's like, I really feel like I'm supposed to start a podcast. Great. So what do I need to buy? What do I do? Do I tell people to come to my house? How do I do it? I say this, rent a podcast studio, and then and guess what? The podcast studio, they already paid the cost and the headache to get it at a level where you can just come in and focus on the conversation. She started a podcast called Single and Saved. And she's interviewing people and relationships and relationship coaches and therapists and single women and single men. And in 11 episodes has gotten millions of views. And I was like, how hard was that? She said it was very easy. She just had to show up and have the conversation. So for some of you guys, the biggest takeaway you're going to get right now is I'm not going to buy anything. I'm going to partner with a production house, a studio. And you know what's crazy?
if you're serious, and I know this because I'm on both sides of the spectrum in regards to like the production world and creatives and content creators, and then like the business experts, online entrepreneurs, and all those things. If the podcast house needs clients, they might even sponsor your episode, or you can use them as a sponsor. But build a relationship. Build a relationship. But I want you to know that the quality of your content determines the quality of your life. That's production. Number three is packaging and positioning. We're talking about going pro. Packaging and positioning. What people think about you is the most important thing. And if they are confused, you lose. And you lose because they lost. I'm just afraid, I don't want to be put in a box. No. Everything we buy comes in a box. Who here has an iPhone? Who here kept the box? Who here has a Galaxy or Samsung? Android? There's the door. Oh, it works every time. It doesn't matter what room. I think it's just an America joke. That was the World Cup. Okay, anyway. So, packaging matters. You want your podcast, you want your personal brand to have broad appeal with a niche message. Broad appeal with a core message. Don't be so insecure that you're afraid to be known for what you're good at. Did you know that you were gifted with something that comes easy to you to give to the world? And insecurity can rob you from giving your gift away. And here's something I learned. There's this funny tension right now in the content space where people, creators, business owners, they want to use their gift on themselves. And it's not supposed to work that way. It won't work that way. It's a gift because it's intended for you to give it away. And it's a gift, which means it was a grace gift. You didn't have to do anything to earn the thing that comes easy to you. But if you feel like you don't want to be known for the thing you're good at, like I was talking with Art, my shredder, I was talking with him yesterday, and he was saying how like, no, there's this guy who's like, I don't want to build my coaching business because I just own a lawn care business. I don't want to be known as the lawn care guy. Bro, if that's making you millions of dollars, be known as the lawn care guy. Home services is your broad appeal. If you renovate homes, if you do quotes in person, man, I could blow up your business. Because my lawn care, and I want you to know that the way you're going to last in this content creation game is by reinventing yourself. Who here has been following me for a long time? Cool. Here's what's crazy. AI can't create that connection. Money can't create that connection. That to be followed for a long time. But many of us, we follow somebody for a season, and then we eventually graduate from following them, and that's totally fine, and that's going to happen, and that's kind of the point. Now, if you continually commit to investing in yourself and becoming better and growing, it will automatically happen. I used to be seen as a tech YouTuber, and now people pay me a lot of money to help them make money. But I only arrived to this place because I haven't arrived, because I never arrived. And so I want you to be okay to be known for what you're good at. Because if you try to be known for something you want to be known for, it won't connect. People won't know what you're about. It'll feel like you're trying. And you're not a human trying, you're a human being. Just be. That's a good place to clap. Come on, somebody. The fourth thing is people. We're talking about going pro. Podcasting is about people. And it's people before profits.
Yeah.
People can feel if what you're attempting or what you're doing is for money, for a transaction. Now, business is simply an exchange of services. And if you're not exchanging time for their attention, you will lose. That's the game. That is the game. That when someone gets on your podcast, they just got to accelerate time in life. They condensed time because you took something that took you experience, failures, successes, you condensed it and you packaged it and then you delivered it, and it was like, whoa. It's what people feel. I'm a Bible guy. I'm a Bible nerd. There is this scripture in the Psalms where it says, "Better is one day in your presence, or better is one day in your courts than 1,000 elsewhere." Meaning, the ROI of spending time in the presence of God is 1,000x. Now, what is the principal application of that passage of scripture? The principal application is, do people get time back when they spend it with you? Or are they wasting their time? Y'all didn't know you were coming to church in this breakout room. The Holy Ghost just broke out. But the truth is, your job is to condense time. That's how you create the addictiveness to your content. That every time I spend time with you, I get better. Every time I consume your voice, I watch your podcast, I get a little bit more clarity. Condensing time. It's all about people. Also, I want you to know is your money goals in business, your money goals with your content, they're connected to relationships. And something I found about the podcast journey I've been on for the last 3 years has been the conversations that happen before the podcast and the conversations that happen after the podcast with the person that's on the podcast is where the real connections actually happen. Just one other individual. Now, this is called leverage, because the conversation we just had is reaching thousands of people. But to create, for my phone book, to have these names in my phone book, their teams, and then a personal relationship with these guests. I don't use my guests. I don't. Now, I'm a tool, so I'm more than happy for my guests to use my platform. But because I've made it about people, it's made it very enjoyable. It's not about me. And by the way, I started doing these live podcasts, which here's like the craziest gem I can drop, and I only have 15 more minutes, and I want to have Q&A. You want me to keep going, or you want to get in Q&A? Dang, that's pretty good. That means I'm doing a good job. And you're like, no, stop. I got a question. All right. Something that can create bulletproof, we're talking about condensing time with your podcast for your audience. You want to condense time for your audience. Invite an audience to the recording or delivery of your podcast. This could be either virtually or it can be in person. Now, this is wild. This is wild because content creators who create in a vacuum, in isolation, by default have a limited ability to deliver the information just by having one person, just by doing it by yourself. By the way, this is a team sport. If you haven't gotten it, it's about people. Hire a podcast studio. Like, to win online with content is a team sport. But if you do it in isolation, you're going to limit your delivery. You're going to limit the information if you do it in isolation. Now, if you invite human beings to the recording or the delivery of your podcast, you get this magic thing called feedback. You see how I said feedback and then you guys said, But if I'm delivering this all by myself in a room, I don't get that feedback. If I say a joke like androids, you can exit the door, and I'm allowing the space to breathe for the reactions to take place. And here's what's crazy: Stephen Bartlett, the guy at Diary of the CEO, one of the top podcasts in the world, for the right reasons, they pay a collective group of people to watch the rough draft of their podcast. And there's a button that anytime they check out or they feel like they're getting bored, they press the button. Then that data goes back to the editors and they change the angle or they move the conversation or they manipulate, like they do all this stuff. But the way to hack the post-production is to invite an audience during the pre-production. Because I'm getting the feedback. So, I mean, that might be the one thing you take away. Is do you have an email list and a Zoom room? Let them on and let them ask questions. Here's what I found about inviting people into the process of creating. That when I end the conversation, when I end it, they have questions. And I thought I was done. And they'll ask the most obvious questions that I was like, dude, thank you for asking. Now guess what? If they didn't ask the question, would people who listened to the podcast or watched it have the same question? The answer is yes. Everybody say yes. Yes. So what does that do to that episode? It makes it like the best episode in the world. Now if you can come up with a way, a systematic way to do in-person podcasts, I'm just saying, like with AI and everything being digital, like it's game changer. I had somebody join my coaching program, never went through my funnel, he was in Las Vegas. I had a live podcast. He came, he was like, dude, I need to be in a coaching program. I was like, talk to them. Invoice paid. Why did you join? Dude, I just being in your environment, there's some value, like, wow, that's cool. No strategy there, just creating a space. And I'm going to let you know, there's a cost to creating space. But this is the part of care. This is the part in business where people be like, my goodness, I can't believe you did all this for us. Oh, dude, you got pizza and for refreshments? Like, this is different. You're different. Which, the goal isn't to be better. The goal is to be different. So, what was that? People? Okay. I believe this is the last one, and that is profits. If you want to make money like a pro with your podcast, sponsor your own podcast with the next step. I used to say, sponsor your own podcast with your business. And some people were like, I don't understand what you're saying. My podcast is my business. Like, okay, just sponsor your podcast with the next step. Whatever the next step is. Is that a Zoom call? Is that a discovery call? Is that an assessment? Is that a presentation? Is it DM me on Instagram and let's talk? Like, what many people fail to realize when they get into this is you want brand deals, and there's nothing wrong with brand deals. You're just getting a crumb of what they're making. Why don't you just make all of it? This is how I did it. And by the way, the two things I was sponsoring my podcast with, and continue to do so, is a lead magnet, something that is super valuable. Which, by the way, I have a slide. So I've had people like Lewis Howes and a lot of industry experts pay me in a season to come and set up a podcast studio for them in a space they have. Would you like that gear list and the gear list I use? Yeah. All right. We're going to put up, this is literally a QR code into a Cree community, and the link to the gear list is right there. Okay. So, who's already in it? Wave at me if you're already in it. Okay, y'all are one. Hey, what's up, Diana? All right. So check this out. We're talking about profits. I had to make a hard decision when I first started my podcast to just send people to one place. Now, the place I had was an intimate coaching experience that this world calls a challenge. I call it an intimate coaching experience, 5 days, which, let me just tell you how I've made, I think we just crossed like over $5 million in business in the last 3 years of doing the podcast and having an offer. But here are the 3 things you need to make millions of dollars online with your podcast. Number 1, scan the QR code. I'll give you some time. And by the way, like, if you are platinum, extra platinum, VIP plus, like, and if you have a question, I'll take 2 to 3 questions. So, no shame in your game. Stand up and walk to this mic because I'm rapping. Okay. Or you can keep going. That's cool too. Specific, whatever question you have. Okay. So, okay. Number 1, you have to unlock infinite content. Unlock infinite content. What does this mean? This means that you see the world differently and everything is an opportunity. One of the greatest skills you can possess as a podcaster is being a great communicator. And you get great at communication by talking in picture language. But when you see something, how does that connect to something you talk about? How does that connect to a framework you have? This thing where I talk about Mexican food and how content formats are like Mexican food. And who here likes Mexican food? Say me. So now we're all connected. But if I go, vlogs, talking head, live stream, I could lose you. But using something that we all can connect on, using something that we can all connect on, will allow for intimacy to take place. But you want to unlock infinite content. If you feel like you're running out of ideas, or you feel like after 5 or 10 videos, you got nothing else to say, you need to level up. You're not consuming the right stuff. Consolidate what you consume, and it will change the way you create. Alright. Second thing you need to do is usher people into an intimate conversion event. You're going to go from unlocking infinite content, ushering them into an intimate conversion event. This could be a Zoom call. This could be a presentation. This could be a discovery call. This could be an assessment. But this is the next step. And then in that next step, you uncover your irresistible offer. Content, event, offer. C-E-O. That's a good place to clap right there. That's what you call magic. The last thing I'll say is persistence. Talking about being pro, persistent. Intentional consistency leads to indirect opportunity. The opportunity you want most likely isn't going to happen.
Alright, y'all. We coming back into the main hall. There's a lot more action coming back here. We'll take y'all backstage. We'll show y'all what's going on. David Shands just did an interview, a social proof interview with DDG. Beat Simone backstage. There's a bunch of people backstage. We're gonna go back there and I'm gonna show y'all what's going on.
He's going to be in a breakout room. If you go down,
look, like I told y'all, it's nothing in the world that's like Podcast Summit. You're not going to find anything like this anywhere else.
I'm talking about here go the GOAT right here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jay the GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
We just trying to make it happen, man. Talk to the people. We live on Social Proof.
Hey, man. What's up, you guys? My name is Runzel. I am a part of the Social Proof team. I manage both studio locations, which is pretty dope. But yeah, enough with that, man. Go like, comment, subscribe on the YouTube channel, Social Proof Podcast. All right, let's get it, bro.
Wait, tell them if they in Atlanta and they need a book for a studio, tell them where to go.
Absolutely, bro. If you need any type of content creation, whether you're doing a podcast or you're doing regular content, a talking head, even if you want to shoot a course, man, all you got to do is hit me up, man. Go to thecreatorsclubhouse.com. All right, and I'll take care of you. All right, man. Let's get it. All right. Hey, like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll just playing, bro. Here you go. What's up, Nella?
My boy. And we have Nella.
That was the worst introduction ever. What's going on? What's poppin'? What's crackin', lackin'? What's shaking? What's baking, y'all? I hope y'all are doing amazing right now. Ooh, I'm getting attacked, y'all. I'm getting ran over here. But I hope you guys are doing amazing out there. I want to see in the chat right now, what has been your biggest takeaway really quick? Let's see. What we got? I want to see what has been our biggest takeaway. Go ahead and drop it in the chat for me, y'all.
It's probably about 30 seconds away, so.
Don't worry, y'all. We about to watch it real quick.
What have you gotten out of Podcast Summit so far this year?
What have you gotten out of Podcast Summit so far?
You were sitting in there though. What did
I get? What I got out of Podcast Summit so far as of right now is take the opportunity and have the big vision. Do not sit there and let it just be something small. You guys have to have the big vision, the big picture. What y'all get?
Can we get a video with you?
Yes.
Y'all gotta walk.
Okay, Chad.
Mind you, this is stream.
Right, it's his thing. But in the meantime, y'all, what I want you guys to do really quick while we're on a little bit of a break, and you got things are transitioning, I want you guys to take a moment, if you're using your notes app, your computer, your notebook, and write at the very top what your intention is for the next 2 days. We can't go into this just hoping we catch something. So go ahead, right at the top, what am I going to get out of this? What is it that I need to take away? What's the questions that I have? So that way when you catch it, you know you got your information. All right.
Carlissa's gems. Carlissa dropped some gems earlier.
Ooh, yeah. Carlissa's gems.
Yeah, the go high level gems for sure.
Ooh, okay. So my question is, how many of y'all got a community out there right now? For your podcast, if you building a podcast right now or you have a podcast, if you are not monetizing it, if you don't have a community built around that thing, your podcast is going to fall, okay? You have to have a place for your audience to go to, for them to be around each other, for them to have proximity to you. And this is how you do it, is by building a podcast building a community after having the podcast.
Yeah, and this is for the YouTube viewers. So some of them might not have a ticket yet.
Oh.
It's not too late to get a ticket. Go to podcastsummit.com. You can buy the live ticket. You can come in person if you're here in Atlanta. It's not too late. You can still get in on these gyms. You can still get in the room. You can still come learn this information. We're just giving them a sneak peek on the YouTube.
A little snippet. Well, y'all, get your ticket. Join us virtually. Join us live if you're in the Atlanta area. And I hope to be able to see you. Love on you. I'll talk to y'all later.
Thank you for being on the stream. All right, let's go backstage. Excuse me. Look, I showed y'all these earlier. This right here is where Dave just did an episode of the Social Proof Podcast. We got these all around the building. There's so many opportunities to create content, so many opportunities to be making content. If you're coming here and you're at the Podcast Summit, take advantage of this to create your content. Bring your phone, bring your mic, bring your camera, whatever you got to do. It's so many people walking around. The speakers, they'll do interviews, you got your opportunity to get your clips and all that type of stuff. So come prepared and be ready to make some content at the Podcast Summit. We're on a break right now, but it's a good vibe so far. Podcast Summit every single year gets bigger and bigger. It's more and more opportunities, more opportunity to learn, more opportunity to build, more opportunity to get community. And I think we'll be ending the stream soon. So if you are on this stream, make sure you check out podcastsummit.com to go buy the live ticket so you can watch all of these conversations live and see the replays. Buy a ticket in person if you're here in Atlanta. It's not too late. And yeah, it's so much opportunity. Make sure that you get in the room. Let's go see what's going on out there. Let's see if we can get CJ on the stream.
No, I'm done. That was it. Sorry. Yeah, let's do it. But yeah, go look for them brands, bro. We remember, don't nobody like hitchhikers, but everybody helps somebody push the car. So just show that we got motion and then move. It's true. Y'all just come over here.
That was a bar. He said, don't nobody like hitchhikers, but everybody will help you move the car. So as long as you showing you got some motion, they'll help you. That's dope. You cooking.
Love, family. Yes, sir. What's up, man?
We're going to pop in here next. But yeah, like I said, there's no place on earth like Podcast Summit. Yeah, we're live streaming. Yep, we're live on Social Proof right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yep. Just showing them a sneak peek for anybody who's not here in person or hasn't got their ticket yet. Yep, they subscribe. Yep.
You write and speak.
Yeah, a little bit. You know, whatever's necessary to get the job done. You know. Like show them all the people that's walking around, all these booths that we kind of introduced earlier, all the opportunity. You can come and meet people, build a network. You see, I was just talking about being ready and creating your content. Look, they getting their interview right here. They got their mic, they got their camera ready. That's what it's about. When you at Podcast Summit and you around at any event, everything is what you make it. You have an opportunity to make this a moment that changes your life. You have an opportunity to be prepared and just not just wait for something to happen, but to make something happen. And that's what all these people are doing out here. They're making something happen.
Okay, because the banners are here.
We're gonna get in right after this interview. It's in my backpack, I'll get it. What's that?
I felt going in the shot. That's okay, it's background.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm to the left corner. Once you get down from the stairs, I'm to the left corner. I'm about to do this interview real quick. We're live streaming.
Thank you, CJ. Oh, come on, let's do it.
Yo, CJ.
I will.
We live right now on the Social Proof page. We IRL streaming. And, I told you a little about it before, but this time last year, I was sitting in there recording you speak, and you absolutely changed my life. The gem that you gave is, it doesn't matter how good or bad your idea is, it matters if you're a good or bad person to bring it to life. Every single day since then, I've spent every day becoming a good person to bring these ideas to life and understanding what makes me a good person to bring this stuff to life. So you see me doing the social media stuff. I'm with all the streamers and stuff. I grew up pretty poor. We was in the hood. My grandma ain't like us playing outside. And at the time, Xfinity was doing this thing where they was giving free Wi-Fi to, the communities that couldn't afford it, right? And they was giving a little tablet. So I spent a lot of time on the internet growing up, which made me the right person to bring this stuff alive, made me the right person to do this streaming stuff. So somebody's out there, they watching, they trying to figure out, okay, how do I make this work? How do I become that person? What tips do you have for that person?
Man, you heard me say it on stage, but find your gift. What comes easy to you that's hard for most? I really think that people get enamored with other people's gifts, and they look around and go, I can't do that. I can't play basketball that good. I don't run the rock like that. I'm not overly gregarious like that. Bro, find out what you do and what you're good at. I don't care if it's drawing. I don't care if it's science, math. It don't matter. Find out what you're naturally gifted in and just run it into the ground. People are like, oh, CJ, you're so great. Bro, that's the only thing I'm good at. Y'all just see me in my gift all the time. I don't know what LeBron does well besides play basketball. He's a great basketball player. Of course, he has businesses, but his gift is hooping. So he took that gift and then built an entire empire. Like, go find out what you're naturally supposed to do and just do that all day, every day.
So you said something else that stuck out to me last year. You said you can't necessarily make another E, but you can make a million of you. Talk about that concept. Talk about that.
Well, yeah, I think everybody has a natural tendency to want to be in front of the camera and on the stage and all of that. I'm telling you, there's so much more that goes into building a brand than just being on stage and talking on the mic, right? And so I was saying you might not be overly, like I said, funny or talkative, or you don't like getting on stage. Everybody can do what I do, right? Behind the stage, actually doing production and things of that nature. Like, you can learn that. That's a skill set you can learn. So I just said, if you want to be a two-man, find out what you can add value to the situation, too, that doesn't necessarily involve just you being on stage. You know what I'm saying?
Fire. And the last question, what's something that's been on your mind recently that you want to get out to the people?
Oh, man, what's been on my mind is just, hey, go for it. I said it on stage, like, bro, the words say you the head and not the tail, the lender, not the borrower. You know what I mean? And that just means that you are supposed to be in front. You're supposed to be the one, and so go get it, man. So it's just been on my heart to tell people, bro, like, I ain't come from the bottom. You sound like you had a much, harder growing up, but I did come from middle class. I just didn't want to accept exactly what was given to me. I wanted to go make more, you know what I mean? So that's what I was able to do, and I'm telling you, whatever you want to get done, you can do. You just got to really lock in, so.
For sure. Thank you.
Appreciate you, family. All right, young lady, you've been patient.
All right, let's go see what else is going on. Oh, we can't Taylor May. Oh, come on. You got to talk to the people now. We are live.
You did a good job. I got a little bit of you, but then people kept working in the middle of it. But it was like, look at Jay.
We are live on the Social Proof podcast. We live on YouTube. It's a live stream. Tell the people who you are and what you do.
Taylor May, everything.
What do you want to give the people, man? They here because, they watching on the outside looking in. You need to get your ticket. If you haven't got your ticket, podcastsummit.com. But, yeah, tell the people a little bit about what you're seeing going on right now. What's the vibes like?
It's a lot of networking going on. I'm excited about seeing B. Simone speak, so that's what I'm here for. So it's a lot of people here. You should be in the room. Definitely pull up Podcast Summit 2026.
Yeah, we are going to end the stream soon, but make sure to go to podcastsummit.com and follow me on Instagram at jay.scribe, jscribe on Instagram. I used to be David's full-time cameraman. I used to follow him around, but like I said, I got in rooms like this. I learned how to make money on the internet. I learned how to monetize. I built the networks. I started to figure out how to do this thing for myself. So don't just be somebody who's a bystander. Don't just be somebody who's watching, but actually make it happen. What's dope about all this is when I first came to Podcast Summit last year, I knew how to get some attention. I was a cameraman. I was coming up with viral ideas and all that type of stuff, but I didn't know how to turn it into money. That's what everybody's thinking about. How do I monetize it? How do I make it work? You figure that stuff out by getting in these rooms, talking to the people who are building empires, talking to the people who are making money online. We talked to Carlissa earlier. She showed y'all the play. She went to Turks and Caicos off of the affiliate links, right? So automatically we should be learning that information and actually implementing it. one of the things that I learned from being in rooms like this is the difference between those who are successful and those who are just kind of getting by is the successful people implement as quick as possible. How long does it take you to move on something when you come up with an idea and when you actually execute it? How long does it take you to move on something when you get some new information and you actually implement it? If you can close that gap, if you can bridge that gap between idea and execution, you will be able to do everything that you want to do. The next piece is you can't be so emotionally driven by everything that happens. You come up with an idea, you have something you want to do, you're super excited about it, you put it out into the world, and people don't respond the way that you wanted them to respond. Cool. They don't got to respond. Now we just got to figure out, what do we have to tweak? What do we have to adjust? What do we have to do to get people to tune into what we're doing, right? So go out there. I encourage you, if you haven't got your ticket, podcastsummit.com. Go to podcastsummit.com and actually get in this room. And if you have more questions, you're trying to figure it out, like I said, follow me on Instagram, jay.scribe, DM me. I got a school community where I will be teaching every single week, doing Q&As every single week, and helping you guys go viral. I help the rich get famous, and I help the famous get relevant again. And anybody who has an idea, I want to help you launch it as well. So tap in with me. And yeah, we pretty much at the end of this stream now. We might spark up stream again later. Thank you to the Social Proof family. Thank you to Dave. And if you have not got your ticket, podcastsummit.com. Get online, get to the website, make sure you get your ticket, make sure you're watching on live, make sure you get those replays, make sure you're taking notes, and most importantly, make sure you're executing. And yeah, that's all I got for y'all. So thank y'all. Stream from here.